I pressed the button. That's crazy, dude.
This stream.
Crazy
Who could have anticipated this?
Not I.
Definitely not me.
Definitely
Who could
not
have
me.
anticipated?
No,
What
I
the
think-
fuck is this commercial I just got?
I think Gurfy could have anticipated it.
very potentially.
I'm
Very,
getting a
very
commercial for
possibly.
Flintstones Fruity Pebbles.
Yo!
Yo, hell
It's a
yeah!
gamer.
This stream has been brought to you by Flintstones Fruity Pebbles.
Evidently.
Fruity Frubbles.
Funny enough, I went to the grocery store earlier today. I debated against Fruity Pebbles because I wanted to get something that was a little healthier for me.
Makes sense.
You're valid.
Healthy.
Yes.
Carbonated poop water.
What?
I don't know. It's a ballast sentence.
Never- Never speak to me again.
I put the video in the voice list. I don't know what you want from me.
No, I'm good. I don't want it.
I'm eating right now.
Not a fan of the video labeled carbonated poop water.
James.
No.
James, is what you're eating carbonated?
No.
Oh damn.
Well then.
I'm eating
What-
raviolis.
Oh,
Be
okay.
nice
You're
to
eating
me.
uncarbonated raviolis? What's the even point of eating?
I don't understand. Like, why are we even here at this point?
I'm
I'll
also
kill you.
drinking butterfly tea mixed with a
Wow.
fun-sized cup of clementines and Sprite.
You know what, James? That really sounds like some fine dining to me.
It is.
Is no one gonna take it? I cast out the rod. Is no one taking the leap?
Well, I mean, I suppose I could, but before I introduce Fine Dining, our Discord server, I should at least introduce like what's going on here, right? So,
Yeah.
because in that case, like
I think we should spare the rod, spoil the child.
no one would even like have any context. So, hey everybody, welcome back to another iteration of DBA Monarchy Tower Ascension. Monarchy Tower. I don't know exactly what we call this. It's just the Monarchy Tower side series that we do for Destruction Bench Agreement, our more or less weekly tabletop RPG running the anime campaign or Epithet System. Within the world of the campaign, there is a city known as Fight City. You'll never be able to guess what happens there. And in the center of it, the crown jewel, the centerpiece of the city, is the Monarchy Tower, a giant gauntlet of ascending floors of fighting challenges that people of the city and people of the world thereover come to flock to in an attempt to prove their might to the world by conquering as many floors of this grand challenge as possible. And yeah, DBA, the funny little organization that the main series follows as its little viewpoint, has recently gotten involved in that whole Monarchy Tower thing. So lots of times, lots of people from DBA come over there and form teams to climb as much of the tower as possible, and that's what this side series is about. Penny's our GM. Introduce yourself.
I'm Penny. I'm the GM. I'm running this Monarchy Tower, and it's gonna be something.
All right. And then we got our players. Hey everybody, I'm Patronix or Soleil, whichever you prefer. I'm not only streaming today, so if there's any streaming issues, let me know and I'll fix them. But I'm playing Shotel, funny mercenary lady with the dog in her. Then we got Bellist.
Hello. As I mentioned in the Roll20 chat, there's a weird desynchronization between what you see and what I say. I'm very confused.
Huh. Strange.
I'm Ballast. I'm playing Aaron. He has some fruit. Oh, there we go. Now it's synced up. For some reason, everyone was in a line except for me up until now.
Huh.
I don't know what the fuck was going on with that.
I don't know, man. But, yeah. There's that. There's Ballast. We got Rosche.
Hi everybody, it's me, Rosche. You can recognize me from my silly Haller. I'm out here playing a funny boy known as Luis LaChance.
Of all the characters in all the PCs, in all the data values, you chose to play Luis LaChance on your very own birthday.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. It's also Rosche's birthday, so like literally just like fucking bombard him, you know?
Kill.
Yeah.
Kill.
Someone
birthday.
post the Garfield Halloween gif for me.
We got Drake.
Hey guys, it's me. You might recognize me from it not being my birthday. I think. I'm playing Crystal. She's Speedster Girl. She's an archer. She's a Quincy, if you know what that is. And she's pretty cool, I think.
And then last but not least, we got James.
Hello, I just finished eating my ravioli.
Ah.
It's me. It's James. I'm here and I'm playing Oz. They swapped out for someone who was in this party last time, who they have definitely no relation to.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, you said they had no relation. I'm not gonna look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's all that.
Yeah.
If you're new around here and you're like, what was that whole fine dining thing earlier, right? And you'd like to totally join our funky community Discord server so that you can know when we're going live and like what we're doing and keep up with the stuff around here. Fine dining, it's the name of our Discord server. Whoa! There's the link.
Whoa.
Go there, get notified, as I just said, and yeah, there you go, community Discord. Bada bing, bada boom. Follow and sub to the channel if you haven't already. Always helps out. And yeah. There we go. I think we're good to go. So
Yeah. We can get rid of the translator's note, I think.
Yeah. Like in the anime where they just put like a giant wall of text. Like,
Yeah.
Keikaku means plan.
Yeah, you guys are just here. I'll let you all be for a bit, but like you're ready to go up whenever you want.
Hold on there. The thing that's very important is that I have not done my start of session luck roll. That's not how it's supposed to be, but it's 18 times 5. Alright, we'll just deal with that for later.
Oz does a big stretch, and then does the asshole thing of hands behind head.
So, how's the run been going?
eh.
Good enough for me, at least.
Aloe wasn't being too much of a prick, right?
They were fine.
Alright.
Crystal's just like leaning on the railing, kind of kicking their legs up, and they like turn back. Like, do they even have it in them to be a prick?
I mean,
They're
sometimes.
They're so like meek.
I think they're just like tired.
I would say if anything, they just kind of weren't much of anything other than there for the most part. So, you know.
Got you.
And just for our sake, Penny, when is this the next floor after the last one we did with this group, or what's the sitch there?
This one's floor 29, so it's like 2 or 3 floors later.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
2 or 3. Because I think I put you on 27 before. I think
26
It was
last time.
26.
You was
Oh,
26.
The record
All right, yeah.
is.
So you've gone 3 up.
Okay, got it. This is the second group to get this high, so.
Ooh la la.
Going up in the world.
Yeah.
Man, we're a talkative group, aren't we?
Just don't have anything to say, I guess.
I'm letting the new the new one to speak a little more, just for the sake of it.
Yeah,
I was
all
the new guy last
speaking.
time. I spoke all I had.
Crystal just sort of like reaches up, girl shows phone. She's like on Twitter or something.
Oops, I did not mean to click that.
Yo.
Yo, Oz
Yeah.
summons.
The world.
They don't have the world. That's the one that has
I
the
know.
tooth in his back. Anyways, as you were saying, Crystal, do you have Twitter on your phone?
Yeah, she's just like on Twitter or something. I don't know. I don't use it. I don't know what Twitters do.
Well, actually, it's shitter because it's a Z or an X now. So like,
Actually, an Xer. Actually.
Does the dog have any opinions of note to say at this current point in time, Shotel?
She like glares over at Aaron after just hearing like the dog, right? Do you
What? I mean,
as
you looking at me weird. I've never really talked to it. I don't fucking know about it.
you know,
Crystal's.
yeah.
I was to say Crystal's watching the fight below, and this guy flies up and hits the window before sliding back down. Sorry, you can continue.
Yeah, she just like
Violence.
leans over a little bit, as in like it's really like a horrifying, awful thing. It's just that at this point, people here are probably pretty used to it. As a bunch of her like body like tears off of her and forms into this guy, right? Directly in front of her, congeals into this form, then turns around. Arthurus. Yes. Wants to know if you have any thoughts. He like looks over to Aaron. Not particularly, no.
Oh,
Listen,
Yo.
I mean, I know that it's like a weird devil contract or whatever the fuck it is. I don't fucking know. Just like you're like a creature with sentience too. You know, I mean, I've never really talked to you. You know.
Crystal walks over. Yo, what the dog doing?
At the moment, I'm currently waiting for the next floor.
There's a big glowing sign above the door that says "Ready for participants."
Kind of looks to Shotel. Is he always this serious?
Usually.
Where'd you get him?
Bummer.
It's a long story, but I found him sort of in the place where I came, I guess. The place where I came from.
Cool dog.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's a
Yeah.
Whole, it's a whole thing.
I assume that's an interesting scenario.
Ooh.
What, you want my like whole life story or something, or?
I mean,
No, wait. Hey, could you like points to dog? Could you like move here?
Why?
I want to get a picture.
I don't think he can currently do that. I don't think Soleil gave him any movement with someone.
I mean, I gave him enough to exist.
Let me move out of the frame for you.
Crystal's gonna move over here, pick up Luis, and then put Luis next to Orthus and Oz.
Oh,
And then she's gonna like get here and she's gonna take a selfie with y'all in the background.
As soon as you click the photo, another guy photobombs by getting smashed into the fucking glass again.
I assume Crystal isn't doing a selfie, much as she's taking a regular picture, but also being in frame simultaneously.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. She can just do that.
Lamau, she just ends up in the space between Shotel and Aaron.
Literally, like in the picture behind everyone is Crystal, like doing the bunny ears above everyone's head.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yes,
Gotta
since,
commemorate, you know.
of course. And since you asked, Orthrus takes another step forward, going back to kind of where he was. Yes, it was a scenario in which we bound a contract with each other.
Crystal's like looking in like awe.
So, like, are you actually a dog or are you like a demon or something?
He takes a moment to think on that. I suppose I'm not precisely sure how to describe it in a way you would understand, but kind of both.
Really?
At least to an extent.
Looks, nods, respect.
Sweet, dude.
Looks to Luis and Oz.
So
Yep.
what's your deal?
More so looking at Oz.
You
Oz
look
looks to Luis
smug. I
first.
love it.
Oh, yeah. It's like a whole thing, right? So, like, where do I fucking start? You know about, like, witches?
She nods.
I'm, like, the first one. Like,
Love a
the-
witch, bitch.
Yeah. I'm like old, dude. I'm like real old. Like, you know your grandpa? Just, like, multiply that by, like, 1 billion.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
like,
She counts on her hands. That's like at least 1 billion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. I thought you were gonna go with a non-joke of no, I don't. Just
You know Aloe?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm their dad.
Yo, sweet.
You know, you're rolling with this pretty well compared to some other people.
she
they're a
nods.
speedster, so I assume that the weird shock and confusion is actually happening, but just not at a rate that we can comprehend currently.
She finger guns.
Bingo.
Ah. So.
So, like, if you're like 1,000,000,000, billion, trillion, gazillion years old or whatever,
Mm.
what are like, I don't know, do you know like how the world works or something?
Oh God, no. People keep trying to find out how that works, and then they realize that everything they knew was wrong, and they have to start from scratch, and that like happens repeatedly between cultures. It's like no one's got it figured out, so why would I have it figured out?
Darn.
Everyone just kind of squats. Obviously, you know, Orthrus doesn't necessarily have regular eyes or whatever, but he just kind of squats and like looks down at Orthrus. So if I like fed you a steak and then you re-assimilate it into Shotel, would she get sick? Like, what? How does that work?
I do not believe that she would. But
You want to try it?
not particularly when we are planning
Yeah, I
on
don't
fighting.
feel like giving my friend E. coli, and what the fuck are you talking about?
That as well, of course.
Uh-huh.
Is E. coli the thing with steak? I don't fucking know. Anyway, I don't know. I just I thought it was, you know, I know you bite people and shit, so I was curious.
Yeah, I don't know everything about how he works, but he's made of me, so I don't know.
Hmm.
So, like, if you get sick, does Orthos, like, make you soup and stuff, or are they also sick?
I would assume, if anything, if she gets sick, she could just make an Orthrus, which has the sick, and just have it ride it out that way,
Bingo.
right?
That's mean to Orthrus, though.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Shotel just bingo. Orthrus. Yes.
I mean, hey, you know, Shotel can make Orthrus. You dogs lap things up with their tongue. How does that work with soup? Does that? I assume you can't actually. Because dogs don't drink hot stuff, right? Like I don't really know about dogs. I've never been a dog person.
I mean, sometimes
Right?
they can. As long as it's not like hot, it's like warm.
My form
Yeah.
is strange and constantly shifting. I can sort of make do with whatever I need to.
Oh,
just-
yeah.
Shotel can use her hand to just spoon the soup to Orthrus, ladle it,
If he needs like a tongue or something too, I mean, he can just make one. Like, I mean, she like
Yeah.
looks.
Give them hands.
I mean, I could.
That's weird.
Yeah, Shotel just like watch, reaches down, jabs a hand into Orthrus, right? And I'll use, I'll roll for it, I suppose. But like, just hand.
What the dog doing?
Nightmarish.
Crystal's gonna try and dap up Orthers.
What is this?
No, you gotta like. No, it's gotta like make a no, like you're like
I
grabbing.
don't think
the
he
hand.
has like the shoulders to do that.
You gotta like make the sound.
What is the
Wanna play
sound?
rock paper scissors?
I don't see a
You know
particular.
what rock paper scissors is.
I'm aware of rock paper scissors. I've seen Shotel play it before.
So you're saying you don't know what the point is, but you know what it is, which means you know that the point really isn't anything, but just kind of like, I don't know, pass the time. I don't know, man.
There's no
Making
need to pass the
decisions.
time. He points with his hand towards the sign. Like,
I hate the picture of him with the
fair.
hands.
You know what? I'm just trying to be more personal recently because people keep telling me that I'm a bit of a dick. But you know what? Fine. Yeah, I'll go on ahead.
You're not a dick. You're just feisty.
I
I
think
guess that's a way of putting it.
people just haven't gotten to know you very well. Or maybe they have, and I simply don't know a lot of the things, but I seem to think that you're a lot better than a lot of people assume. One day you become a king, the next day everyone's your enemy. Just how it works.
People were my enemy before that.
Yo, same Z's.
Do any of us like not have enemies? Well, there's your answer.
Oh, out of curiosity, when you make more than one of them, like obviously they're still quote unquote Orthrus, but are they like a hive mind? How does that work?
Oh, like bees?
That's not how bees work.
effectively, it's strange. Both yes and no.
Got it. I just, I've never really thought to ask. So, considering we fought a couple times, I figured, I might as well actually understand what the fuck that even,
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Crystal just like,
one.
yeah. Crystal like takes a step and looks to Oz, but it's like,
What do you mean? It's like bees. It's like a hive. Like,
Well, they
Yo.
have a hive, but they all have individuality. They aren't a hive mind in the true sense.
yeah, but they're like hive-pilled B cells.
All right, so I'm
Don't
gonna
fucking
just,
say that.
I'm just gonna move you all.
Fuck
I
you,
am
millennials.
certainly not whatever you just said.
I'm just gonna put you all on the next map.
I fucking hate
Yeah.
Gen Z.
Orthrus Maxing?
I still don't have a good fucking intro music. God damn it.
I asked if you needed me to move anything in.
Just play something random, Penny,
I'm-
quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Moxie
quick,
music.
play the Seinfeld theme. Oh,
And coming in, finally, is the team Devil's Luck, who has fought valiantly to get to this point. they're up against Team Elements.
Just
Who
Elements?
this
Let's not go in
time,
the fucking corners. That's not fair.
who this time, having climbed much higher than they had previously, have been asked to act as a gateway challenge for the Devil's Luck before they pass on to floor 30. Yeah.
Okay, where's where's our legal starting positions then?
Where do we go?
Let me think.
They have everything.
You had like 20 minutes overtime while we were just fucking around back there, and you didn't think of that?
Yeah. For real though, you can start anywhere in these spaces. On either side. On any side.
We can
So we
flank
get to
them.
pick between two elements of our choice, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Well,
Flanking maneuver.
I'm like in my zone, bro.
Alright, we're not gonna tell you shit about the gimmick, you'll have to figure it out as you go. But you can probably tell.
I wonder what areas.
Yeah.
Well, a chance.
I don't know if Rosche is here right now. So I'm just gonna put Rosche where I feel like.
Yeah, what are the chances that this happens yet again, you know?
Yeah. Alright. Snapdragon looks to you all. Alright. I guess, yeah, I'm just doing this as a favor to these guys. Let's hope for a good fight, I guess.
Yeah, sure, bud.
So, what? This isn't like your normal thing? You're just doing them a solid?
Pretty much.
Whatever, your choice, I guess.
Do they pay you? Is this kind of like the DBA stuff where you get paid for just being here? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, we're getting paid.
They just hire anyone?
Sometimes. How do I turn this music off?
Yo, like, what are you? You look cool.
You can't just ask people what they are.
I'm a
Sure.
person.
See?
I guess if you want to be specific, I'm a magical girl.
Yo, nice.
Anyway.
Oh, you part of the union?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Union.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, Arthurus, you gotta get back inside. It's, you know, the way the combat rules work, you can't really be outside until the combat starts, you know, just like...
Yeah. Me and my friends here are all part of the union. However, we're they're kind of busy right now, so they're not gonna be talking much.
Okay.
Forever.
Gucci.
All right. Let's roll initiative, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's go with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I
Yo,
know
Chantel has
I,
a +1 now.
What?
Vic
Oh,
Technicals
right,
is
I
Using
didn't
the
alter my
macro.
fucking roll macro. Yeah, hold on. I need to change it back. I guess, you know, I know I did the joke, Penny, right? But I'll ask you, right? If it's kosher, if not, that's fine. But would I be able to have like a no fucking stamina Baba baby Orthrus around?
Well, he's got no stamina, so would he exist?
You know what? Fair point. Never mind.
Like, is that
No.
does that make sense?
No,
The
it
start of
doesn't.
combat happens, he's like, oh, wait a second, dissolve to ash.
Yeah, sorry, my
The
bad.
hands were too much for him. Can the Orthrus that gets summoned the first time have hands, though?
Maybe.
Alright.
We'll see how he feels about it.
Does he want to grasp?
Yeah. Does he need...
Firmly grasp it.
Alright, so and I probably will have to explain this again because of Rosche. Each of the elements are not going to be acting as normal. They are going to be doing something else on each of their turns, effectively acting as stage hazards rather than anything else. I'll let you guys figure out the rest of it as you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool game.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Bro.
The stage is hazardful.
All
You
right.
when the
Well,
stage
When the
has
terrain
hazards.
has hazards.
I'm gonna have a look and see what this looks like before adjusting it.
I think what it looks like is they are a wall in front of us.
Yeah,
aside
I don't
from
want
Earth.
that. I don't want that.
There's like 4 of them in a row, and then Earth all the
Yeah,
way
we
at
also
the
don't know
bottom.
where Luis is gonna be. So I'm gonna put this one here. And you know, I'm just gonna alternate. I think that's fine enough.
Oh. It is
Hello.
Hey, Rosche.
Snapdragon again.
Lechons!
Yep.
Crisp, cool, 5 luck.
If we're
You know what?
alternating, should I be in between water and earth?
Here's the thing. I'm actually gonna alternate it this way.
Sure.
Yeah, this should be fine. I'll keep wind and snowdragon at the top. I'm basically gonna let you figure this out as you go, Rosche. With the exception of, and it'll become very obvious with what wind is doing, the guys surrounding the elements, they are going to not be taking like normal turns. They're going to be doing some specific stuff.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of, it is time to start. Yeehaw. Yep. And they don't need to roll for this. Wind is going to target this area. And, you know, at some point during this round or on that turn, that's gonna go off. Snapdragon. I don't know if you recall Snapdragon's passive, but as for a small reminder, not a specific one showing the whole thing, part of her passive is dictating the future. She just has special applications of Epithet called Future Sight and Hindsight. And she is going to take her pistol, and let's shoot Aaron. Yep. Also, well, I mean, yeah, no, they can move around, so it's fine. Yep, they're gonna shoot you for 4 damage.
Yeah, I'll fucking take it. Why not?
Oh,
Alright.
If I remember right, don't we all get like future sight or something because of one of her talents?
Let me remind myself. No. Her, no, that's not how that works. You will get a, not just 1 stack of future sight. Why the fuck? Oh, I'm on the wrong Google Doc. Hold on. It's a private sheet that has her upgrades. Lol. Yes. Okay. There it is.
So how many stacks?
It would be 3.
Alright.
Because her passive's upgraded to just allow her to apply them now. Then she will take an action with tomorrow. No one's in a good spot for this, so they shoot Aaron with the pistol, and then they immediately turn around and shoot Oz with a rifle. As the pistol turns into a rifle.
Damn, bro, that's rude. I'm just gonna let that happen.
I think I'll just eat it this time. How much am I taking for this?
It's only an 8, so I'll say 5.
Okay.
Yep. So that is 2 stacks of future sight.
2 stacks, got it.
Yep.
Oh, my number pad isn't on. There we go. And then 2 stacks of future sight. What did we get? Doable.
Yep. And I don't feel like moving, so Aaron.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, I'm just gonna hand you a fruit, Soleil.
Yeah,
There
sure.
we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, not fire. He says, stepping away.
Yep. Yeah, this area is just, filled with floating rocks and a big fucking tree in the middle. You can still hit them regardless of there being a big tree there.
Right.
It's just
which I will
aesthetic.
do. As Aaron's going to step up to them, and I bought this, I should fucking use it,
Yep.
So he lines up a fist, and the crackling of energy can be heard. And he's gonna use an ability. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah. She,
there we
like
go.
all the others, is surrounded by a big bubble. What to do? Yeah. Oh, that's a point. That reminds me. There's no knockouts in this. Not knockouts. Not ringouts.
Yeah.
Ringouts.
Yep. In addition, yeah, you punch the bubble with a thunderstorm. However, you are punching the earth elemental one, so that is going to be dealing a lot less.
Pokemon elements.
So it's still gonna be doing damage. Let's see. I'm gonna say it's doing 5. It's really not that good against this one.
Alright, does it still knock them back at all?
No, they can't be moved.
Got it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna use a free action to eat a fruit then, I guess.
Alright.
So, let me just lower that to 1. And then...
Hey,
I am from.
Mr. Nomi, if you aren't liking it, feel free to call upon my aid.
Yeah. Yeah. As he eats the fruit, and there a fucking glimmer of energy is taken up with him. He still hasn't gotten around to it, but he's now psionic as he has eaten the Meza no Me.
I see.
And that's his turn.
Alrighty. Fire. Fire is going to. Yeah, they are going to release a few fireballs into the sky. You know what? Let's put one right here for fun. Yep. So same deal. The next turn, those will land.
Alright, this is on Fire's next turn? Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Oz.
Oz. Let's see. They are going to first off history rolls. Whammy.
1977.
1977. There's probably something in there.
That's the year Star Wars came out. I lie.
I squint at you.
Actually, no, I was right.
I squint at you harder. So Oz is going to use free action. We're going to summon a alt live. So let me find which one of those buttons it was that I posted incorrectly the last time. There we go. Who do I get?
10, 12, or 1.
10, 12, or 1. Let me take a quick glance.
Magician.
That is... Yeah, that's Magician. The Wheel of Fortune. Or... Hangman. Wheel of Fortune is really fucky. So I kind of don't want to do them because they're so bullshit. So yeah, we're gonna pull Wheel of Fortune out. Let me just grab my summons. We'll deal with them after Oz does with what Oz does, you know?
Yeah, sure.
You know what water is weak to? Trees drinking them. I'm going to make a mangrove. Let's see if this rolls.
Alright.
So that would be ability trees.
Trees.
Like, get totally
Yeah,
treed!
sure.
Like, get totally treed, bro.
Do you have a summon asset for trees, or am I gonna pull
No,
out
you just
one
grab
of
a
my
random
many,
tree. You just
one
grab
of
a
my many
random tree.
trees?
Just one of your many trees, my love.
Let's,
So that was
let's,
a 3.
Let's go with this one.
Cost. And that was a 5 cost.
It is a 4x4. So here.
Yeah, so I can toss up to 5 spaces away. So I wanted it just a little smidgy closer. Just like one more space up. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That'll do some passive damage to
Hella.
Walter's water bubble.
Alright. And then let me just quickly remind myself how Wheel of Fortune works real quick.
Let me. There we go.
Let me roll this. Okay. So here's the Wheel of Fortune, right? They cause everyone else to deal with their problems. So at the start of their turn, they roll to see which rule is active. You know, if all 8 rolls are active, Wheel of Fortune attack is enabled, whatever the fuck. If you fail to follow one of their rules, it got cut off. You have disadvantage for a round.
Okay.
They have 8 of these, so let me just roll the D8 dice roll. 1d8. The rule they are imparting upon you is 8. Which is, I moved everything by accident instead of copy pasting. Because Google Drive hates me. Dupe. Dupe. At the end of your turn, you must, get
Alright.
Oh, I don't think they gotta worry about that.
Do you have water, Penny?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, you're following the rule.
Yeah, they're already there.
She's
Yeah.
already there. She is already there. And then they're actually gonna do their attack. So you know what? They're gonna how far away is like wind?
I don't have much, so at the end of the next turn, I'm gonna have to get more.
So they're gonna go up to wind, and they're going to do their attack, which is
Yep.
Lep, a 7 damage attack with a giant fuck off wheel.
Yep. You also notice some resistance from the booble.
Boobles.
Yep. You also take I'm gonna say 2 damage for entering this area.
Okay. Got you.
So I'm gonna say this deals 4 damage as well.
Okay.
It's just
Got you,
pure
got you.
physical damage.
Okay. You know, we're experimenting with the space. That is my turn. I want to see what happened in 1977.
Yeah, well, I mean, Star Wars came out.
Other than Star Wars.
Alright, Water's turn. Yep. Water's a fun one for me.
It's gonna get a drink? Is it maybe gonna get a drink though?
Yeah, it has to be at the end of the turn. Come on, buddy. Specify.
He's gonna run out of so much water.
Yep. On their next turn, this is good. This is gonna activate. Luis, I'll be right back.
Okay.
She's already run out of water.
Now,
Alright, quick, while the GM is gone, let's kill them.
Quickly, go into GM mode, erase all of the stamina, and Penny won't notice.
So,
Roche, I have a
Offers-
question.
yes.
Literally, Crystal is all wind and stuff. I don't think I can deal with that one.
You
What
can't
can
do
Louise
wind.
do to them?
Okay. Well, logistically speaking, what Luis could do is I can use my heads or tails coin thing to carry one of their elements all the way to the other one, but I need a good way to bounce, the things.
Oh. Right. What is the range on your thing? Can you hit water and get to fire?
I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the range is 6, so I can't hit them immediately, but I can do a bounce.
I could set up some portals if we need, eventually.
Portals would be very, very helpful.
How many bounces do you get?
An amount.
I think it's roll.
Random. The problem is too many bounces and the damage will be garbage by the time it gets there.
Right.
As I was going to say, Miss Chotel, if
Yeah?
you have the feeling that you might not like your devil fruit, whatever feeling that is, call my name.
Sure, I guess.
He does a little bow. Bonus action. We're gonna do this, apply it to my next action.
You're gonna curse them?
Yeah, I'm gonna curse them.
Alright.
And, You know, this is going off on Water's turn, right?
Yep,
Alright.
they're all color-coded.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah,
What's
I
this
should've
bubble,
moved.
by
Oh,
the
well.
way?
That's a firebox and then everybody has a bubble barrier.
Okay, alright. That was just off of her, so I was like, weird.
Yeah, no, that decent.
Alright. Luis is going to stand here, and he's going to hold his action for when the water beam goes off.
Oh!
Sure.
Good shit, actually.
Chotel.
Alright. Okay, Orthrus, guess it's rock eating time. As she cracks her knuckles, and we're gonna summon a guy. We're gonna make the Super Orthrus. So, how much stamina do I want to give him? Let's give him a good old-fashioned... I mean, if this is Super Orthrus, let's just give him a flat 30. That's quite a bit. So 30 stam, right? I'm gonna give him fucking 3 movement. So let me do that. I'll just do this as I'm creating it. Bada bing. 30 stam. He's got 3 movement. And then I'm gonna give him 2 as 1, Divide Huntress, and Blood Blades. So there's that. I think that's everything I wanted to give him. As, you know, Chotel says that, she's going to run over here to get into position. And I want to ask, right, since we've seen Aaron, go in for an attack on the bubble barrier, right? Is it, what can I tell about the bubble barrier? Is it, does it seem like it could be totally bubble popped, or, what's the sitch?
I mean, it seems like it was disturbed, but it seems to be elementally charged.
Gotcha. So this isn't like a bubble that I can just totally pop. It's actually rocks, so going for something sharp wouldn't be good for it.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, they have stamina bars.
No, basically, I just wanted to know if it was vulnerable to being popped.
No, nothing like that. It's like it's like a defensive barrier rather than a bubble.
Gotcha. Well, even still, right? What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Shotel go and you know, because normally I guess I use blades for this, so it's a bit funky. But I'm gonna use Spinal Tap on myself now, right? And try and give, like, basically make it so that the buff that I'm gaining is that I'm gonna create, like, fucking spiraling bone around my arm to give myself big drill arm, so that I can, like, try and pierce through this barrier quicker, you know?
Alright.
So we're gonna go Spinal Tap on me. We're gonna do that. So bada bing.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. So I got a drill arm. And now Orthrus is gonna start up with a good old Divide Huntress, where he's gonna dashy sort of up through this way, assuming that he can succeed. So, bada bing. Orthrus. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, if that does just work, this Orthrus, you know, hunches over, growls before just transmogrifying into a giant maw that just dashes through the barrier. I imagine, like, collides with it, and then, like, literally, like, his form, like, separates and glides across the barrier in, like, strands of flesh before reforming on the other side.
Yeah. Orthrus, well, firstly, you say this man is super Orthrus? Well, does that have any bearing on his, like, existence?
No, I'm just saying that I gave him a lot of shit.
Okay. Yeah, Orthrus, especially with how he glides across the barrier, does notice some resistance. It is the damage is reduced.
I mean, that's fair. We need to break through this barrier eventually, right? So, you know, he goes through, and because I gave him 2 as 1, you know, let me just make sure. Yep. Using my bone drill arm, I'm gonna try and pierce through this fucking barrier as much as I can. No.
Unfortunately, no.
That's fine.
Well, what if
yeah.
at least Orthrus did the funny attack again?
What if?
What if?
I mean, you know, what if?
God, what if?
God, what if?
Yeah, so effective. I don't know if since it's repeating it, I assume like a ghostly visage of Orthrus just goes through the path again.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yep.
Yeah, that's usually how it kind of works.
If we're counting it that way, I'll attempt yet again to go for my follow-up.
Yep, and they would do a little extra damage on top of that. Yeah. You go to drill through this. It doesn't seem like the drill helped all that much. It seems that pure physical attacks are reduced in some way.
Yeah, which makes sense, but, you know, I needed to see if the barrier piercing could do anything.
Yeah, it felt like it didn't really do much at all, especially with the low roll.
That's fair. Unfortunately, I'm mostly physicality, because my whole thing is flesh. So...
we just gotta get the barriers down for you, buddy.
Yep. I mean, we gotta... Like, that's the thing. We gotta get through it eventually, so this is all still completely worth it, IMO. Anyway... Orthrus, if he succeeds on the Divide Huntress, right, can take another action that isn't Divide Huntress. So he's gonna go for the other thing I gave him, Bloodblade, which, with it being a 12-space line, I think can also pierce fire. Oh, just barely not.
Just barely not.
It can hit the barrier, so that's something.
Yeah, I can hit the barrier.
You can hit the barrier, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So, bada bing. No.
None of 5, no.
Unfortunate, of course. Well, that's a little bit major suckage, but I still have my Shotel main action, and, you know, pure physical attacks ain't working. I still have my bone drill, so if that's gonna help later, then that's cool. But for now, I think I'll just use Polyp Point, right, and see how this interacts with the barrier, as, you know, basically, like, her arm is covered in bone, but then in the, you know, where her other arm would be, just an opening from that, like, socket goes and produces, like, a horrible, muscly flesh mass of a fucking blood cannon that's gonna fire out at, the barrier here and see how that interacts with it. So,
Alright.
bada bing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it does seem to, like, at least do damage. The low roll isn't helping.
Listen, I'm Shotel, that's my average.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yep, alright, well, it's still doing something. And with that being, all of everything else on my turn, Devil Fruits heal for 5, yeah?
Yeah, it's 5.
So let me get back up to my my new max by eating the Devil Fruit to end off the turn, and what's the list?
D65 currently.
65, alright. Boop. 14.
14, that would be the Hito no Mi model real ass human. I'm gonna assume you don't want that.
Yo,
So
luck
I'll just,
boy, Luis. You said you want.
No.
You said to call your name, but what's up?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I can do my thing, considering this is my fucking shit.
All right, go
he
for
just
it.
kind of mutters to himself. I'll switch it out to the Suna no Mi for you.
That's the
The
sand.
sand.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take
that's
sand.
the sand one. I'll post it for you.
Yep. I got it.
Yo, use them on fire.
Just
Sound
ignore the VIP access stuff, because as I was mentioning, I reread the talent, and technically speaking, only permas get to keep it unless you're Aaron.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's me.
Alright. Earth's turn. We'll use orange for Earth. As they are the only one that doesn't need to, at least for what they're doing, worry about things happening around. Their stuff happens immediately. Big wall.
Big wall.
Big wall. Big wall.
Big wall.
And that's them. No, it's not a dry climate. If you're looking for a dry climate, this one down here.
Alright, just making sure.
Crystal.
Crystal's going to call out to Aaron and be like,
Yo, my liege, can I have a fruit?
Sure.
Sweet.
and she'll boop over.
Yeah.
I presume you
Sure.
hand fruit. Yep.
Yeah.
That takes 2 movement actions. You know, actually, no, it doesn't. So Luis looks like he's like gearing up to do something, right? He's ready in action.
Yeah, he's tapping his foot. He's he looks
Checking
a
his
little
what?
bit upset at the wall.
Yo, do you totally want to bring the rain on this thing?
I think I do.
Sweet.
She, like, you know, reaches up to grab you, and with my new funny talent, a moving someone action, I can move you as a swift action. Haha! Let me post it.
Yeah.
She'll just boop, move Louise with her over here. My red stat isn't updating, that's completely fine. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, and the rest, which will give me 2 clones. I'll have a clone be on top of the wall, why not?
Makes sense to me.
And we'll have like a clone be over here, so we're not like AoE'd. And Crystal is going to spend 5 movement actions in her bonus action to use Weather Report. And what I want to do is that she's like zooming around, manipulating the air, conjuring a giant storm. I want her to, using her weather manipulation, pretty much create a torrential blast of icy cold water to shoot at the fucking fire barrier.
Alright, yeah. Give it a roll.
There we go.
Yeah. How much are you spending? It's dependent on me. Before you roll. Okay.
I'm spending 5 move actions, and I think the cost is determined by you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the cost of X, which would be how many move actions you would spend, is determined by me before you roll.
It's X stamina and move actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? For this time, I'm gonna say, 5.
Yeah.
So that makes sense to me. It's a 5 cost. And yeah, no, you blast this thing with icy cold water. It does a fuck ton of damage, this one.
And I assume Luis can do their thing where I assumed they were going to like hit the water and carry it with their coin or something.
I did, however, like, not to like cuck the plan. I did specifically wait for the water.
Yeah, no,
attack.
I was gonna say you've stated
They
you're
have a
waiting
specific
for
trigger
this.
that they were going for.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd let them do it since it's like a similar thing.
It
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
good
no.
idea. Don't worry.
It's fine. You
Uh,
spent 5 stamina.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat the fruit.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
64.
1d64, you said?
Yes. 59. Let's see.
I swear to God.
And
I
then
know
it
that's
gets
close to the
shifted.
bar.
Gets shifted down to. Do you want to guess what you got?
Are you
buddy?
shitting me?
Hey, do you want a different one, my buddy?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
Luis
to have a
got
different
this
one?
one.
Is it actually the Barbara?
You rolled the skeleton one, but it would be shifted down 2 because 2 were removed. So it would be down to 57, which is the Barabara currently.
Alright,
so yes,
fellas.
Luis, what are you gonna
Fuck
do?
alright.
my ass, dude.
So Luis
So fucking
grins. Finally, I get to do this for someone else. I'm posting my talent. Bara.
Bara be gone.
Nergigante. Once per round, Luis may replace someone else's rollable table or luck-based result with one he's seen before. It must be one lower numerically than the one they've just received.
Yeah, sure.
So 34 the Ryori and the me model Nergigante then.
Let me go.
I imagine specifically how it shows up is almost as though literally like a golden overlay comes over the devil fruit and then just like a Mario Party dice spins around a couple of times and then it goes from devil fruit design to the exact same devil fruit design, but like it's a different tasting fruit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what the fuck does Nergigante do? Oh, it makes me big.
Yup.
Yeah, it sets up spikes and be big deal damage. Don't do that.
Fuck, this one's actually not very good for this combat.
Well, that is unfortunate. But
So you're gonna do something with your main action?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I should mention, I don't know how much damage the thing did, but the crystal fuck. I just realized I dragged out crystal crystals, not crystal clones. The crystal clones would send out their smaller version of the water blast.
yeah. Don't worry. It is very, very apparent that the fire barrier is the worst off right now.
How much is the double for healing? It is 5, right?
It's
It is
5,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. My bars and stuff aren't updated, so I'll have to keep checking it.
Yeah, no, that's been a roll 20 thing for a bit. I was dealing with it yesterday as well.
Yep, it's basically the thing is what I've learned is that you need to pull out a new version of the icon on every map, otherwise the bars don't update.
Yeah.
That's-
In fact, I was gonna say let me do that myself because I need to add you onto turn order again.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why I
I
just sort of do the thing where I throw them off to the side.
There we go. I have no move actions. I forget Ballast. I have to target the same person with my clones, right?
Yeah, no, because it's yeah.
Gotcha. I guess it's I don't really have enough damage to do that. So I'm just gonna use Barrage. 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll for 4d2 plus 1. That is technically more damage than it normally would have done. Just 6 damage to the fire barrier. It's like spirit energy damage, if that would matter.
No, that wouldn't matter. It's still reduced.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Alright. Wind. First thing that happens. This goes off.
Alright, what happens to me?
A small
You
tornado appears beneath you. You're gonna take, yeah, you're gonna take 7 damage and be knocked into the sky. And,
You're brutalizing the child, who isn't technically a child.
How could
Pity
you?
truly.
Yep, you get thrown this way. Into the fireball area.
Ooh, fun.
Yep, and that tornado is gonna be there for a bit.
Let me just quickly check. I'm going to at least try to reduce some of the damage to myself.
Sure.
Making sure I'm using the right ability. I'm hopefully using, I think it's this one.
Methinks. Oh,
The
fuck.
chains ability.
Methinks you should try and change the knockback somehow so you're not in the 2 areas.
I mean, I don't mind a knockback because I can just move out of the fireball area. Well, no, I can't.
You can move out of the water area.
I could move out of the water area. I at least want to, transfer some of this damage that I'm taking to wind if possible. So how much will I take, including cost?
Yeah. Including cost, I said 7.
Yeah, you said 7.
So I'm
I
gonna
rolled
say
like a 14.
yeah. I'm still gonna say 5 because you try and transfer it to wind, and you are trying to transfer wind-based damage to wind, and it does nothing.
That's fair. I'll take that 5.
Yep.
Yummy 25 max stamina at the moment. Or
Max.
Not max. 25 stamina at the moment.
Yeah, and then wind themselves is gonna make a new area. Let's go with right here.
Stinky. I don't like that area. You should redo it.
Stinky area.
No.
Stinky!
Alright.
Stinky smelly.
Snapdragon.
Hi, Snapdragon. Hi, how
Yeah.
are you doing?
Let's see. Yeah, she is gonna use her. Yeah, she'll use her once for combat.
Oh.
She's gonna use for the future. Yep. Which basically allows her to summon a duplicate of herself that takes a half effective turn. That then, if she somewhat replicates in the future, it is doubly effective and has advantage.
Right.
So let's send out her clone, and have it come down here. Let's... Yeah, cause things are weird. Yep, she is going to shoot at, Luis.
No. Not my wind area,
Yes.
friend.
Louise.
Louise.
7. She's still getting. I don't know why I'm moving that. She still gains hindsight from this. Let me double check. Hindsight. Yeah, she's all on that. Oh, actually, no. She would be at this much. Yeah. So this would be dealing. I didn't roll that well. So a 4 damage. Oh no, that's normal damage. 3 damage to Louise.
Ow.
Yep.
Shut up. I don't know why that was
unfortunately for her, as much as I would have loved for that to be a better turn, her stuff is really specific. So she actually doesn't get to continue.
Oops.
I don't know if she'll be able to replicate that, guys.
Actually, yeah, it
Does
wouldn't be
any
3 damage.
stacks get applied?
It would actually be 1. Yeah, so that would apply one future sight on Louise.
Okay, I'll mark that with a good.
You should mark it with the bad. Hindsight is the good. Yep. Then she will float up to the top of the wall.
Yo, lady, is your epithet like pre-planning or something?
No. Certainly not.
I got close. I got close. I saw that.
I wouldn't say you're wrong about getting close, but unfortunately for you, no. She's kind of looking at timelines unfold in front of her. Aaron.
Who up looking at timelines unfolding in front of them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Soleil,
Yeah, what's up?
I could use a buff ability from the Mesa on you, which you can then transfer to an Orth. Like, you could use the buff and then theoretically transfer that buff to the Orthrus so that it's... Because it has a defect after it's buffed, so theoretically, if you want to dodge the defect, you could do that if you want me to try that.
What's the buff from the Mesa?
I'm getting ready to paste it. Basically, I can go up and touch you to, open your mind, etc., giving you another main action on your next turn, double your move speed, and get a +2 to rolls until the end of the turn. However, at the end of it, you have to pay 5 stamina to become dizzied, and have your next main action be halved. So theoretically, you could just get the benefits and then
you're right.
Be kind of lucky for a turn if you want.
Yeah, no. That I mean, I'm down for that. You feel free if you don't have another idea.
Currently, unless I want to just bullet seed this person, I don't have really a lot that I can do a special note unless I want to start moving around, which I'm not really necessarily feeling, you know?
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of dodges around fucking stupid rocks. God damn it! It goes up and is going to attempt to mentally max out Shotella for the moment, as it were.
Yeah.
It's rolling.
One brief moment, Shotella becomes
No,
the
that's a 5.
Unfortunately, not this time.
Sorry, you were trying to buff me.
Well, you know what? Because it's on their next turn. Yeah, you know what? I'll use a bonus action to use it on myself because I want to at least attempt to do something this turn.
No, makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, that works.
All right, so next turn I'll be super something
Super.
or other.
Super.
Anyway, let me just make a marker for that. Let's see, let's go with. There's not really a good marker for this. Let's go with the promotion thing. Anyway, I gotta go grab some water.
Yeah, sure.
It's time to drink water.
Hey, so now that they're not flanking, may I use my gear anytime, right? Now that there's less collateral damage if I use this on Earth.
All right.
So you want to know something fun that happened in 1977?
Sure.
The worst plane crash disaster to ever happen.
Oh.
There's an image for this one too. But I won't post it because it's actually terrifying.
Yeah,
so
no.
I'm gonna roll for that.
I want to see.
Well, we can look that up on our own time.
I'll spoil
Yeah, sure. An entire plane crashes into Earth. I don't know what to classify that as a elemental attack.
Aerial, I don't know. Like what would you classify a meteor?
I would assume it would be either metal or fire because of the explosion.
Yeah, I was gonna say like physical fire.
Damage is definitely getting reduced. Let me tell you that, but it's gonna be pretty good. Still pretty good considering it's being reduced. Cracks
Damn,
are
how
forming in the
unfortunate.
area.
I just heard that a plane exploded.
So Boeings were even bad back then, guys.
Yeah.
This is mostly a joke, but like...
Drawn to this area, but area 2 damage.
Lamau.
So where are you putting this?
On Earth.
Okay, that's fine. It's still reduced because it's 1 damage.
The second plane hit the Earth.
Yeah. Alright, so Fire's turn. These all go off, and the only one that matters is the one that hits Oz.
Yay.
For 5 damage and 2 stacks of burn. You know the one.
Yay.
Oh my god, Oz is gonna be taken out fucking round 2.
Bro, my plan is I'm chugging applesauce. I got put into the wacko zone because I forgot to fucking move.
Don't forget to check DMs, by the way, James.
Yeah, I need to remember what that is.
Then we're gonna have more fire go off. So it's gonna be 1 here, 1 here, and let's put 1 here for fun.
Hey, that's my clone, dog.
Yep. Don't worry, I've got my water next to me. It's Oz's turn.
Cool.
Wheel of Fortune takes 2 damage.
Cool. Let me have Wheel of Fortune take the 2 damage. If I can fucking select it. My hand-eye coordination has gotten fucked for some reason the last couple days. Wheel of Fortune, are you going to continue to whack them? Are you just going to whack the wind barrier? I think you're just going to try to whack the wind barrier again. For that 7 damage that is heavily reduced by the fact that it's a physical ability.
It's reduced, alright.
And they're gonna roll another one of the wheels. Let's see what they get this time. 3 on the wheel list is... Oh! Well, Eddie?
Yes?
You must speak in rhyme when it isn't your turn.
What's the penalty for failing one of these rules again?
I believe I get advantage. Let me double check.
I think it's that they have disadvantage, isn't
Or
it?
they have disadvantage. Let me see. When the Wheel of Fortune attacks, if you fail to follow any of these rules, you have disadvantage for a round.
I don't know how I feel about this as the GM. Dum-diddy-dum-diddy-dem.
Yeah.
You know. I just because they're bullshit. They only have 15 stamina, so it's not hard to kill them.
The Wheel of Fortune just sucks. I mean, like, all of these rules fuck.
Yeah.
Just kill them, Penny. It's fine. So then Oz. Oz is going to drink some apple juice. Do I get the bippy of 5 heal? Thank you, Pemmy. I almost subtracted that. It applies to me too, so that's fine. Good thing I already have water. So what else is Oz gonna do? Oz is gonna roll their years. There's probably something in there. And then they're going to move out of the water zone this time. So we're just gonna go like blip. And you know what? We're moving wheel a little bit back just in case. And that'll be me. You may speak now, Penny.
Alright, since this is the most annoying thing I've ever come across, I'm going to cheat.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Water spend her entire turn without a roll, dead. Because I want to be able to speak as the GM ever.
Hee hee.
Yeah, I was,
So, you know, yeah, you have used Water's turn
Hey,
for that.
Soleil!
Yippee!
what? Wasn't it just gotten rid of?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize they'd already finished killing them.
Yeah. That's why I spoke.
Yeah, listen, you know, that's fair. I wasn't paying. I
Yep,
was more
it's gone.
focused on the message. I wasn't paying attention.
This is just best for everyone. Alright, the water is going through now, so Luis can do his thing.
All right. So Luis looks to the to fire, and hey, Lady of Blaze, how do you like this in your face? He because I had that prepared for when we had to rhyme. I'm going to use heads or tails as the water geyser is coming in through the side. Luis effectively is going to flip the coin, have it kind of like fucking rotate against the edge of the thing here, and then just like get shot out at massive speed at fire.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So it would go think and then bonk right into her.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna deal pretty big damage.
Yep. Base of 4, and then it also carries with it the fucking curse from earlier.
I don't know if the curse is going to apply because it's hitting a barrier. But
Well,
we'll
if it
see.
applies to the barrier, the barrier no longer dreams,
Oh.
and I hope they're okay with that.
Well, I
mean,
don't think they're gonna be
specifically
dreaming
corruptions
much
only
longer anyway.
affect souls, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. I mean, we could go through, like, oh, it bounces, off of fire over to here, back onto fire, because it could do that one more time, but I don't think that would do really much of anything, because the damage halves. Minimum 1.
I mean, if you wanted to, it would do a little bit more than 1 damage.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yep. Alright. That's Water's turn. Luis.
Alright. Now, I'm going to take this glorious opportunity granted to me to simply not be in either of these areas. Hey, Crystal.
What's up?
Hey, Crystal.
Shut the fuck up. Should I just try and, like, break what's left of that, or should I maybe go somewhere else and try to smash another bubble?
I think I've got this one. You should knock the wind out of wind.
Gotcha. I actually
Also-
don't think I can get there. What's up?
I'll type it.
Was it stated that we can't do anything to Snapdragon currently?
I haven't stated anything about Snapdragon.
Yeah, we haven't interacted with Snapdragon's barrier. We've just been messing with the elemental elements.
Okay. In which case,
Yeah, very
Well, we're
technically,
gonna-
for all we know, we could be wasting our time. We just sort of assumed that we had to take out these guys.
yeah, so, you know,
Bounce a
what,
coin off them and see, I guess.
yeah, I can at the very least do that, because that's probably good. What I'm gonna do is, we're gonna try and, get 2 birds with 1 stone here. As Luis is gonna be like, hello, Oz.
Sup?
And, nothing much at least. And I'm going to use heads or tails to, do the thing I was doing. And, you know what? For the sake of it... Yeah, I think I'm gonna increase the damage dice on this. I'm gonna spend, let's say, 21 luck. Seems reasonable to me. To make it into a D8.
Alright.
Oh wait, shit, that was already a D6. Fuck, I didn't even need to spend that much. Fucking crazy, yeah, that works. From there, we're going to use it on the windstorm to get some wind bonus on this, and then try and, like, bonk it in the Snapdragon, and then from there, probably into Earth.
Alright.
Oh, fucking
that's
righty then!
I don't have a correct theme for him in here, so we are just gonna just change up the music to this Metroid one. Yeah! So, you know what? The windstorm was gonna dissipate on its own on Wynn's next turn, but you know what? I'll see you get rid of it now, as it just takes up all of the wind energy. And the crit effect is going to effectively be that first bounce, because I believe the bounce is...
Yeah, it only gets,
that first bounce won't take away any damage. Which I guess is about the same, I guess. Anyway, it hits Snapdragon's barrier and bounces off, doing nothing.
14 damage, nothing damage.
Yep, it then bounces onto Earth's barrier and does a lot of damage.
So just to confirm, Penny, I assume that theoretically I could see that it is a perfectly elementally combined barrier, yada yada, whatever the fuck.
Yes, you would be able to tell such a thing.
Alright, cool. Just to, our baser instincts were correct.
You know what?
Good to know.
Give me a roll as well. Especially with especially with what Luis just did. You can tell that let's use Earth as an example. Earth is resistant to water and fire, right? And you can assume that applies to the rest of them as well in terms of their positioning, but is weak to wind.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So they are weak to
that's
their diagonal
that's what I
opposite.
figured.
You know,
that
makes neighbors. Sense. I think just the statement that it was Pokemon elements plus the fact that this was Penny made me just sort of assume that wind wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, no, that's valid. Listen, I can say things that sometimes make sense in other ways, but also have its own internal logic that I don't say until you figure it out.
Yeah, no, that's why I was
Hey, Oz.
What were you saying?
I don't know if James here.
James, it might
I am. I was just eating a popsicle, so I didn't want to make popsicle sounds.
Do you want the weird spiritual corruption for a little bit? It's like a cool tattoo.
I mean, I've already got spiritual corruptions. What's one more?
Sure, let's do it.
I've already got weird spiritual corruption tattoos.
Sorry, buddy. No.
When you say spiritual corruption, Crystal holds up their hands as like, me.
That's the end of Luis's turn.
Sorry, buddy. You don't want to get the shit beat out of you by your new friend group again, do you?
Alright. Showdown.
Alright. Well, if I'm gonna summon a guy, now that I know that the elemental weakness is wind and not water, that changes what I want to do. Let's see. Is there anything I can do to really do wind?
Breathe on it really hard.
Huffin
only halfway a
down.
joke, because I don't know if you can give Orthros like super lungs or something.
Like, I could,
That would take away Sotel's own lungs.
Well, I mean, not even necessarily, but
he
like...
could polyp point the lungs in.
Yeah, I'm I just need to really quickly see if I can. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do, right? Because I can finagle this, right? I am going to do my start of turn thing, create an Orthrus. This one isn't gonna be the greatest Orthrus of all time or anything. In fact, I want to give him movement. I'm just gonna give him stamina, right? And I meant to give him 5 instead of 4. So I just want to give him 5 stamina, and then my talent Apex Predator, right? Which I don't even think I added to my token actions because I think I got it last time, right? But it is the fucking it's the thing I can do to grant Orthrus effectively like some sort of mutation when I summon him. It doesn't the talent does nothing like for Shotel, but I can give it to Orthrus to like modify his form in some way when I create him. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him giant big O wings, right? Such that he can use them to fucking go for big fucking wind gust as opposed to, other shit, So there's that. As, she creates this Orthrus, who then turns around to Aaron. You see, this is what I was talking about before. I'm sort of, it's a hive mind, yes, but no. As, looks over to the other Orthrus. We are one.
Fragmented conscious. Yeah.
Effectively, it's selective. As he then turns around. Anyway, back to the hunt.
Cloning is weird.
He goes, extends wings, right? And we'll start with him, right? Just to like see how things go. I'm gonna roll Savage Maw, right? But effectively, the flavor of how I'm going for this is he's just gonna go for big wing flap. And you know what? Just to make it even better, I'll have Shotel use Spinal Tap on him now, right? Such that, like, the wings are, like, fucking sharper and bulkier and able to produce such fucking wind cutters better, So, bada bing. There we go.
Yeah.
There's the roll. And now here's Orthrus. Hell yeah!
Damn. Fuck yeah. Yeah. That's not gonna deal damage to Earth herself, however, the barrier fucking shatters and a crack appears on the Snapdragon's barrier.
Hell yeah. And as this Orthrus just shatters the barrier, alright, hell yeah. Crack the egg open. Orthrus, go! And the other Orthrus up top is then going to, go ahead and, follow up. So I think, just based on positioning, as much as... Because he has... I gave him 3 movement, right? So I could get to... Yeah, I could get to here before I go for Divine Huntress. Or I guess, because I was here... Where exactly do I want to end up? Yeah, no, I could go here. Orthrus is going to duck over here, right? But then just jump, over to the side after circling around Earth and start with Divine Huntress here.
Alright.
You know what, Shotel? Yeah, because I would need to be a little closer to attack Earth. So, how's about I move here? So we got that. Divine Huntress now. Bada bing. Orthrus. Yeah, boop. No, of course.
Not this time, no.
Awesome.
You did take out the barrier, though, so...
I did take out the barrier, so that's something. Well, I know that the barrier has the elemental resistances and weaknesses. I don't know if Earth herself does. But... we can find out, I suppose. As Shotel is gonna go here, and you know what? Let's set this up, because if she does, I think this works as something, right? I'm gonna use the fucking, Sunasuna's, ability, the Sand Tornado.
Yeah, sure.
Boopy.
Yeah, sure. I already have a Sand Tornado asset, so, might as well bring that out. It's a 5x5.
Oh, it's a 5x5 as opposed... Okay, yeah, I thought it was a 3x3.
No, the 3x3 is the first ability.
Oh, well then this would actually fucking destroy all my guys. Whatever, I guess I didn't read it. I didn't read it well enough.
I'll
So,
put as well. I don't know. You have control of it.
I mean, you can make it adjacent to you. So like, I don't know if you wanted to like move to the north instead, so that it's like summoned like around north to her.
Yeah,
that way
I
it's,
could
like,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's within my my purview. I'll do that.
Yep.
So,
You do that.
Yeah, so it's 7 damage initially, and then at the start of my turns, they're also gonna take it. So
Yeah. All right. Yep. That's gonna deal 7 damage.
yep. All right. Well, that's that. That's there. Awesome. Cool. I think that's everything. So.
All right. Earth's turn. Instead of making her walls, she's gonna do something different. So let's do this and this. All right, that'll go off on her next turn. Even if she goes down, it's just, set on a timer.
Yep.
So I won't remove her from turn order until then, if she were to go down beforehand. Alright. Crystal.
So I realized something between rounds, right?
Right.
With the Nergigante Devil Fruit.
Right.
Because Crystal has so many move actions, she can enter full form on her turn, charge up Spike Growth to its max, and immediately use Dive Bomb.
Right.
Which is a 40 damage 7x7? That her clones would repeat?
I mean, it's a 4-round action, so theoretically you'd have to wait a turn for Dive Bomb on GN's discretion.
Even then.
Yeah. I mean, it is insane, yes, you're correct.
That's like, once we get these elementals down, that's like one-shot Snapdragon damage. I realized that and was like, holy fucking shit, Jesus.
Person who can spam move actions is good with zones. Dude, stop the presses.
It's fucking insane.
Person
dude.
with a million move actions is good with Devil Fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Devil Fruit, good.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I'll let you read this on your own time, so I...
Oh god, okay. Oh, it's Brimstone Blast.
Brimstone
That's one of my
Blast.
starting abilities I didn't get. Or I didn't pick. Cool.
Brimstone Blast.
Oh, this actually can help me against fire. Hell yeah.
Anaphia, what the fuck? It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Speaking of fire, I have enough to do 2 clones and then do another big blast.
Big blast.
So I think what I'm gonna do, get this, I know it's a little insane. I think I'm gonna do exactly that. I think I'm gonna make 2 clones and then shoot a big blast.
Big blast.
Big blast, yeah.
Yep, sure.
Do some of this action. Some of this finagling and stuff. I'll do this so they're not all in the same, like, line. There we go. Don't want any pesky earth elementals getting in my way.
Those pesky earth elementals.
Then I'm gonna big blast. Fire. 17. Just do the same thing last time, spinning 5 again.
Yeah, sure. Sorry, what was this a big blast of?
Like, just create big, huge cloud around her and shoot a big beam of icy cold water.
Yep. Yeah, that'll shatter the barrier. Again, no damage to fire themselves.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, well,
I'm gonna say that's gonna cost you an extra move action and stamina though.
I do not have the ability to do that.
I'm gonna say it's gonna cost you an extra 2 stamina.
There we go.
I'm cheating a little bit for you, but you know.
I think how much damage does it do? Only does 6, but what is the average on 4, 7? The average is 10, so I guess it's still better to do that. If it even does damage. Which, if it actually, let me I don't know if it matters. Crystal does technically have a fucking passive that helps her with damage reduction. There you go. I don't have it in my sheet yet. I don't know if that will matter. I figured I'd post it. I guess Crystal's just gonna barrage fire again.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's not gonna matter for the sake of the barrier breaking. All right. How much does this deal?
3, 4,
They're determining the D2s.
62 plus 1. So it does 8. Because it can only do a max of 8.
Yep. That does 8.
That is my turn.
All right. Wind's turn. The sandstorm comes up. No one's in it. And you know what? This time, let me think. Yeah, sure. That seems like fun. Wind is gonna have, something really fucked up happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh. They're creating a piano.
What the fuck are they doing?
This is just for me to remember. So yeah, on her next turn, a big fucking sandstorm, wave is gonna cross the entire battlefield.
Joy.
Is there a particular reason why there are the little teeth jutting out, or is that
I think
direction.
that's the beams that are coming out is what it is.
That's direction.
Oh. I'm pretty
just
sure
for me for fun.
the big box determines direction to presume, but okay.
No, but I want to do it like this.
Fair enough.
Alright, that's her Snapdragon's turn. Alright. So, you know what? I guess I'll cash in my fucking terrible future turn,
Oh
right
no!
now.
You're gonna shoot Luis.
I am, yep, gonna shoot Luis.
Luis, get down!
Alrighty. That's gonna deal 8 damage to Luis.
Oh, hold on there. Did I hear effect roulette?
Please, no.
Potentially. We'll see.
Oh boy.
Alrighty,
Yo,
everybody.
this will pierce the barrier because it just affects the target.
Yippee!
Alrighty, everybody. It's time to roll D20s.
Fuck.
Yippee!
Oh my God.
I knew it was coming!
I'm gonna do show tell left orthrus, right orthrus.
Please, someone roll it now.
Sorry, Drake. Get fucked, actually.
It's
okay.
Yo,
so
she still got a 20!
fun.
She's a Monday! Hooray!
Do I crit on
okay.
that? Does that, or do I get prof
Oh.
off that? I don't
It's
fucking...
a luck roll, my friend. I'm not. I
Oh,
think.
so
I mean,
probably
I would.
not.
I think it would be funny, but
Yeah, but funny is a different term in the real world.
Funny does not equate to rolls.
What I,
sometimes.
what I'm going to do is I have my D6s. We're going to see how many I have.
The bullshit
Alrighty.
time.
Alrighty.
You just
You
gotta
rolled a
get it
natural-
above the 6.
You rolled a natural 1. So what I'm going to do, rather than
So
reducing the
one
other
rolled a
person's
6?
roll, huh? What?
just to confirm, which one rolled a 6, Penny?
Snapdragon.
Gotcha.
It would be funny to give Snapdragon the minus 1d6, but I think it would be funnier to give Crystal 2d6 and just let her battle her fate out herself.
Oh, buddy. You're just asking for Drake to roll 2 ones
Oh,
on it.
Drake, I believe in
2d6.
you.
I
Yes.
roll.
2d6. 2c6, buddy.
Come on, there's the
So
average.
that's a 5.
The average doesn't fucking matter. Those should have both rolled 3s, and I would have been fine.
It's still hitting
They
Crystal.
are 1 below.
Now. No, effect roulette literally just instant transmissions
Yeah,
onto
it's
you.
conceptual effect transmission. Yeah.
I'm not fast enough to dodge concepts yet. God damn it.
Alright, so Crystal is going to be taking 8 damage and 4 stacks of Future Sight.
Ow. I don't like that.
Oh, damn. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Ow,
What
the
was supposed to happen?
It's fine, Drake. Having Future Sight on you doesn't mean anything. What's she gonna do? Know that she's gonna get her shit kicked in?
How did I get shot? What gun can even hit me?
She looks.
Yeah. Let me have a look here. Yes. Okay. Yeah. She doesn't have much action economy on her own turns for a very specific reason. So Aaron's turn. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold
Yeah. Okay.
on. She's gonna move over here. Now it's Aaron's turn.
Okay. Well, is this an Orthrus that you would want the mental max effect on, Soleil? Considering it has to be someone adjacent, which means that with the way that my current turn is, I wouldn't necessarily be able to apply it to you.
I mean, it's not like the greatest Orthrus of all time for it. Because that's the Orthrus that just has the wings. All he's gonna do is wind cutter Earth repeatedly, so if we want to make sure Earth goes down and the sandstorm isn't enough, then that's fine, I suppose. But I don't think it's really necessary. I think you should save it for someone else.
Okay. In which case, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna attempt to kick up and climb to get to the top of this thing. +2 to this, non-stacking, of course.
Yep.
Thank God that die was kept moving. Can you put me to the top?
Yes, I can. In fact, I can do you one better. I can put this to the bottom.
There we go. So presumably I get to the top of it. So that was like that's basically my movement. So I have 2 main actions. What I'm going to start with though is as he, with his actually go a bit here to get a bit of better positioning. As he looks over the battlefield, his eye scanning over everything, as he's going to within range, and within range, as he's going to use an anytime ability.
All right.
+2 to that.
So who are you swapping? Snapdragon and Fire?
I'm swapping water and fire.
Water and Fire. Well, I said they can't be moved. I didn't say they couldn't be spatially moved.
Oz has the reroll, right? If you want to make that better.
I don't have a reroll.
It's a reapply is what Oz's thing does.
Yeah, I just use it. I just make something happen again.
Ah, I see.
I don't think that roll is good enough to swap their positions.
Alright, how
I'm
much
gonna
would you say that costs?
I'm also gonna say it's a forecast.
Okay.
Because they're engulfed in their element.
Alright. Alright, I guess I'll take my main actions now. Yeah. Not really in a great position with that being the case now. So, have them doing their things been counted as abilities, or what is that then, to confirm?
I would consider them like lair actions or hazards.
Okay. Okay. And the only ability Snapdragons uses was their once per combat, right?
Yep.
That's fucking wonderful. Oh. Alright, well... Yeah, no, I really don't have basically anything to do normally, so I guess I'm just going to... Yeah, because they're weak to Earth, which I don't really have. They're weak to fire and fucking... Yeah, okay. So I don't really have anything that would actually fuck with their things especially, so I guess I'll just use my first main action to make a portal, considering that way I can actually do something, as it were. So I'll make, yeah. You know what? Water's the furthest choice, so I'll make it a portal to water. That way people have a shortcut if they need it.
Yep.
So I'm going to make the portal be... Let me double check the size restrictions on this ability. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm going to make a 3-space long portal here. And here, hopefully within their barrier, but if not, I guess on the outer edge, whatever. With my first action, it would at least attempt. That's a +2.
Yep, that's just gonna work. It's not gonna be inside the barrier, but it's gonna be on the edge.
Yeah. So that was a 3 cost. Yeah, 3 costs. And let me set up the zone. Fucking thank God for the +2 effect, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeez. Pen line. Bip. Bip. And bip to bip. Alright, and then for my next trick, maybe I'll actually succeed a roll. Yeah, you know what? It's been a while since I've used the good old classic. I'm gonna just bullet seed the fuck out of the barrier. Or at least attempt. Okay. Considering I have like the true sight and all that, could I attempt to aim for like a weaker point in the barrier, as it were? Then.
I would say yes. Because you know what, your future sight gives you a little notice of cracks forming in it because of this fucking tree.
Yeah, because I have the true sight, but then I also have the I can imbue the effects of the fruit into the seeds or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm basically imbuing intelligence into the bullets to make them basically aim better for themselves, as it were.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a 10, and it is. Let me double check. Okay, so it is 3 damage bullets.
All right. First things first, though, I'm gonna have Snapdragon spend 2 future sight from Aaron. And then she's gonna shoot you. And you know what? She'll also spend another 2 stamina on this as well. So... Okay. Her stuff is, recursive, as she's been getting stronger. So she's been... yeah, this is not gonna stop your attack from going through, I think. It's just gonna, basically, a bullet hits you from a direction you weren't expecting as she fires out in the opposite direction. And it's gonna be dealing, it's gonna be doing 3 damage, and let's inflict 2 future sight onto Crystal. No, Luis. No, Luis is too far away.
Luis isn't within 3 spaces.
Yeah. It has to be Crystal. I'm gonna inflict 2 future sight onto Crystal.
You could not, like politely, could I don't know, put it on like the wall.
Oh, and Aaron would also get 2 future sight because I hit him as well. Because I roll. No, I get 2 hindsight. Sorry. Hindsight and future sight do confuse me, even though I made it.
Okay. And with that, I don't
Yep.
know how the barrier's looking after the
The
attacks.
barrier has cracks in it.
Okay.
I'm basically saying that I ignored the physical resistance with the weak spot.
Okay. So that's my turn. The effect ends. I now have dizzy, which means that I don't have any actions that I can take. So basically, I can't anytime for until my next turn. And also, my next main action is at half effectiveness. And I have to pay 5 stamina, so that's my turn.
Alright.
Fucking Jesus.
And now,
Yeah, snipe water.
Yes. So, you know, the elements that they're weak to is the one across them, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought, hey, what fires might have happened in the years? And normally I only post one day in relation to an event, but this one has 3 different entries for the same year. The Great Fire of London.
I knew it was coming.
So I'm gonna roll for that and hope that works.
15. It's fire. It's the Great Fire.
You know, maybe the tree even catches on fire if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking earlier, how much stamina does the tree have, by the way, James?
Oh shit. Let me double check real quick.
If I recall correctly, it's 15, but I figured since it's actually your
Cycles
thing,
of
you
life
could
and
make
death.
sure.
The plant has 10 stamina.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes things easier for me. Yeah, because the tree is gonna catch fire, but it's also gonna take the damage.
You know, just passive kindling though. Maybe we could use that for something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure you can actually see the stamina bar.
Hello?
The barrier's still up, but just barely.
Woo! A
Uh,
win for Oz, baby.
yep. Fire. All of the firestorms go off. These ones just come from the ground instead of from above. And let's have her. Yeah. Let's have her use her big one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Hey. I
All
feel
right.
so targeted.
Well, I mean, it is a targeting reticle. Alright, Oz is dead.
Hella. Alright. First off, baby, we're going to get a different summon. Hopefully one that's less annoying to deal with. We get 11, 19, or 5. Let me double check who those are. 11 is Justice, 5 is the Hierophant, and 19 is
Dark Magician.
the Sun. Ooh, fire damage. Let's go for the Sun, baby. I'm just going to focus fire water. So we're just gonna get out my summon. We're going to make you the Sun, because you have an actual side, if I can find it. I always forget she's not actually at the front, because she was at the front before. There she is. Look, she even has fire right there.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby.
There she is.
There she is. I'll take my cost for that. I'll roll my years for that.
Oof, ouch, ouchie.
And I turn to my friends here. What barrier do we just want to destroy? Because I realize P and E can literally just use whatever elemental damage we want. I can just
I
summon her and have
mean,
her
2
blast
barriers
it.
are already broken. Waters is basically done, so the only one that hasn't really been damaged is Wind.
If you get rid of wind, I think I can maybe help us with our giant, massive sandstorm death barrage.
Hella. I'm gonna see if I can even summon Peony or not. So we're going to. I don't think this macro's been updated, but we all kind of know how this happens, anyways.
Yeah.
So here's
Let
the
me just
summon a
have
friend.
check on something. All right.
I see. I roll a 2.
You do roll a 2, and you
I
know
roll
what?
a 2.
Just because he's funny for me, I'm gonna spend the 2 future sight on you and have Snapdragon do some stuff. They're also gonna spend 5 hindsight from themselves. And 3 stamina. So they're gonna move down here with their hindsight bonus. Hold on. No. Yeah, they're gonna move. They're gonna move down here. With the hindsight. And they are going to shoot Oz with Tomorrow from a funky angle.
I quickly check to see if
Actually,
the sun
wait,
doesn't
do I
have
need
an
to use tomorrow?
anytime sadness.
No, I don't use tomorrow. I'm gonna use today. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Don't
goodbye,
forget to
Oz.
spend the 2 stacks from you, James.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So the reason I moved down here is because she is
Let me see if anything happened in 1920.
with her fucking weird talents and how hindsight works. She is forcing the bullet into the tornado in such a way, right, that it catches fire and allows the tornado to move to also simultaneously move up this space. So Oz is taking 8 damage, and hold on, actually, because she crit. Let's say 2 future sight on you and 2 future sight on Luis.
I'm just quickly seeing if any of the gears I got have anything I can use.
I have something
Also
that I
turn order
believe
die,
can
by
help
the
you.
way.
What was that, Bells?
Turn order died.
Oh, sorry. Don't know why that
I'm
closed.
gonna very quickly just use effect roulette, a way that Luis hasn't done before, for the sake of someone else. Because I got an upgrade that let me do that.
I'm gonna shit my pants if I get hit again.
Oh boy. Dice.
Dice!
It's
Thank
fine.
God.
You don't have to worry. Swilly rolled lower than you.
Yeah,
Hooray.
Shotel's
Yeah.
getting hit now.
No, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. We've got
D6s?
the fucking D6s, baby. What we're gonna do.
For the record, my 7 is on fire and my 8 is Snapdragon.
Alright. Frankly, what sounds better to you two? That I debuff both of those, or that I do something else?
Just focus on one, I think.
Just focus on one of them if you're gonna do something, because...
Alright. That 7 minus 2d6.
Alright.
Come on.
Come on.
On average, this should work.
Please, 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 please.
2d6. That's a -4, so it's a 3.
in completely unexpected fashion, I'm still getting hit.
The exact
Wait.
same effect as last time.
Yeah.
Wait. Is it Shotel or one of the Orthros?
Me, it's Shotel.
It's Shotel
Okay,
being hit.
but what if Shotel was in the first commercial armored car?
Oh, dude, what if I was there?
What if? That is a...
I hadn't considered that.
Please.
You know, I'm not really sure what to to do about that one.
I don't think it does anything because it just cosmically affects Shotel, doesn't it? Isn't that how it works? Now there's just an armored car.
How much damage am I taking? Just tell me.
I'll say it's reduced via the effect, but I am gonna say that Luis still takes 2 Future Sight and Shotel takes 2 Future Sight and 4 damage.
2 Future Sight and 4 damage. That's...
Yep.
That's not worth me spending... I don't even remember if I have Spinal Tap. I'm just gonna take it.
Well, I guess she just has an armored car now. I guess she can do with that as she wishes.
The armored car is what is reducing the damage from 8 to 4.
Okay.
Then Crystal, you're gonna take 5 damage and Oz hasn't been taking that burn and 2 burn.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna well, actually, does this count as like an area? I guess.
I mean, it's a tornado on fire.
I guess it would count as an energy attack, so I have advantage. Probably don't need it. Hyper dodge. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say still 20. Still had weird literal future sight shit. So I'm gonna say instead of whatever it was I said, you're gonna take just the cost and 1 stack of them.
Now I have a question. Because of Crystal dodges so hard that she like removes spaces in her area. So does that dissimulate the tornado because she removes the top left corner?
I'm gonna say the tornado is gone, yes, but you still take the burn and the cost, etc., etc.
Oh, I got rid of the tornado. I'll take it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Snapdragon is now going to get to make an attack with tomorrow because they rolled a 13 plus. I'm gonna roll it with advantage. Let's see. You know what? Luis and the sun are in a line.
Well, the sun hasn't used her movement yet.
Yeah, I'll say you get to move. This would be doing 14 damage.
Yeah, I would like that to not happen before the sun gets to do anything, so sun's just gonna like... Let me see...
Yeah, I would say give me a roll regardless, just to see how well you just moving out of the way works. Yeah, I'll say instead of 14, you just take the base damage and you're out of the way.
What's the base damage?
7.
Okay, still not very good.
No. And then then because I crit again, and because of how the passive works, Luis is gonna gain 4 stacks of Future Sight, and Oz is gonna gain 2.
Yay.
Well,
and the sun is also getting 2.
Really,
I think.
Really quick.
Okay.
I assume you want the sun to move to a non-elemental attack area, right?
Well, yeah, but I need her to be within range of water because she has an aura, is how she works.
I just don't want them to immediately die on Earth's turn.
I get that, and if you can move her to an advantageous position, cool. But otherwise, she's standing here because I just want her to get the last of water's barrier down.
Gotcha.
Man, Snapdragon just got to 57 prof. That's crazy.
Well, I have to use
that's
I have
nice.
to use the second usage of effect roulette, or else I will be useless.
Useless with chance.
One day I'll get to finish my turn.
Yeah, believe it or
Nope,
not, this is
alright.
Oz's turn.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's
guys.
Oz's turn, and she just
Snapdragon doesn't
comboed
have-
all of us to death.
Snapdragon doesn't have any inherent anytime. She has to attack you to build up her shit, and then she goes off.
Yeah, we could tell.
I would like to use my turn at some point, yeah.
Yeah, so it's your turn.
Cool. Well, now I have to deal with Elsie Burn.
Yep, it's... I'm gonna say, give me 2 free resist rolls,
Okay, thank you.
and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, just take 1 D4. I was gonna say D6, that's not right.
D6?
So,
It's
D4.
a D4.
D4, okay. You just said 2, and I'm like, which one?
Yep, so just 2 fire damage,
Okay.
and you're down to 1 stack of burn, which is your red.
Yep, okay. Alright.
Yep. I definitely recommend not being in those areas.
I know. There's just so many. Give me 1 second because I need to put the aura on fucking fire. No, that's not it. What was it again? Sorry, I got thrown off because my turn got interrupted. 5x5 spaces. So that's 25 actually. And this must be a square. I believe that's how it works. Nope. That's not it either. Sorry, my brain is just bad. 15. 10 and a half. 12. Good enough. It's the 5 spaces around is burn.
Yep.
So I'll post their stuff, right? So passively, all players that enter their aura, which includes if they walk into it,
yeah.
1d4 fire damage. So take the
Sure.
1d4 fire damage to your fucking aura as I walk up towards you.
Bubble shatters.
Hell yeah. And then they're gonna touch the water and use this to deal more fire damage, just in general.
Setting the water on fire.
You know, just cause.
Yeah, sure. That won't last forever.
I mean, they at least want to get a little blip of damage before they
yep.
will inevitably die. Never
Unfortunately,
mind.
yeah, not this time.
I can't roll. And then what the fuck is Oz gonna do as their main action? God damn it. Because they failed to summon Peony. Action years, they mostly have a lot of utility, which is not what we want right now.
If you have no further ideas, I have 3 stamina, but you also have
I
no
will
stamina.
heal you. I also have low stamina, but you're even lower. Take an applesauce, please.
That's a
please,
pretty good
please.
applesauce. You can either
There
eat
we
it
go.
now or hold on to it.
He's at 3
Fucking-
stamina. He's probably not going to survive.
Yeah, holding on to it's probably not fucking worth it.
Sippy that for that 5, buddy.
Sure,
I mean, they
I'll-
could have a curse and be getting dead.
dude, I'll
Oh,
curse
true.
it up. I'll curse it up. I don't give
Curse
a fuck.
it up.
Alrighty.
I
Curse
have no
that.
idea where the curses are. I don't.
They're
fucking
not. They're not in
I
this.
can grab the list.
Yeah.
1d something. Let's just move on.
All right. We'll deal with that in a moment. It's Water's turn, and you know what? She's seeing everyone else do their big one, so she's gonna do her big one. Let's see. You know, I just like to make my friends suffer. This is the wrong line. Hold on.
Oh Christ.
Good God. Some of the boxes are so big I can't actually tell where the safe zones are anymore.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna try and start marking out safe zones with pink. Let's see. I think this is one. No, that's within one. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, there's some like right here.
Luis's
And
turn.
like right here.
Luis is a shoujo anime boy.
No, that middle area isn't safe. The entire middle square has been fireballed. We just can't see the red anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll,
there's like
I'll
the
move-
edges here.
I'll move this to back.
This isn't helping. There's like the edges here, just like a spot here, and here. It's obviously not where I am anymore.
And then
All
nothing
right.
is technically fucking safe, because then the shitstorm is gonna rip through and...
Alright, I think I've marked everything, I think.
So... basically... fucking nowhere.
What the fuck is the pink shit? What?
Safe
I was in the-
zones.
Safe
Okay,
zones,
got
not
it.
including the wind.
Yeah. No, I was in the curse tab, so I wasn't here for that part.
I'm trying to figure out just wherever is safe, because it's not much. And I'm not going to be able to even move to it, so it doesn't really matter, because I don't have any times I can do that right now.
So,
Well, the thing is, all of this stuff is going off before your turn, except the water one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
the safer zones would be the ones behind, in this area and this area, because they're behind the walls, which means theoretically you get protection from the wind beam, etc.
Hey, Rose,
Yeah.
what's up?
yeah. So, another explanation of what the grubs do aside, I have no fucking idea on what to do for my turn. Because there is literally nothing I can do, because I guarantee the second I try anything, Snapdragon is going to combo me to death. And if that doesn't work, then the entire wind wall will combo me to death. And if that's not going to work, then the fire will combo me to death. So,
The best thing I can think of is that if we can somehow blitz one of the fucking elementals, and I know what you're asking, with what stamina? I don't know. Pull it out your ass. But like,
I have enough, I guess.
But like, if you can blitz one of the elementals, probably fire or water, just because you're closer to them, right? If you can blitz one of the exposed ones, you can hopefully get rid of their effect, so that that's one less thing to worry about. That's the best thing I can think of.
What's your move speed, Roche?
6.
You have enough to get behind the wall to hopefully protect you from the wind, and then I think you have enough range to get water, right?
Yeah. I should have enough range to
I mean, there's
throw a
the
coin
portal,
at.
so you'll have enough range.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
portals? Where the fuck are
And if you
portals?
can get a
The
That's what the
green.
green line is.
Oh,
Another
green line is
explanation
the
of what the
portal, the
grubs
purple-
do aside.
Yeah.
listen, dog, I'm colorblind.
I
Yeah,
understand.
That's fine. I'm just, yeah.
I'm gonna move to the promised land.
I
And,
made them when there was like a third less stuff on the map.
all things
Sorry.
considered, anything I can create fire with? I mean, you know what? Luis looks down. They probably don't call it the oil leg for nothing. He's going to run his coin along his leg, and then just, like, as he flicks it, try to flick it with enough force to strike it like a match, to just, you know, throw it out. And you know what? To add to it, we'll add a little bit of demonic flair to it, so that it hopefully definitely catches fire and then goes for water, you know?
Alright.
We're gonna do this. Ooh,
Yup.
pretty decent roll.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, as I'm gonna do it, we're gonna spend a good old-fashioned fucking however much luck to add a whole bunch of, you know what? No. I'm gonna play evil.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna play mean. So, let's see here. Yeah, okay. Alright, gotta pay 31 luck for this. It's gonna be a D6.
Alrighty.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it.
Oh, fucking Christ. 6?
Yep. He
It does
tosses
more
it.
damage than the base?
Yeah, because he modified it.
That's fucking
Yeah,
insane.
I imagine it would still be 5 if it was lower, because it's like, you know, that's just the
Yeah,
minimum
yeah.
for when it's halved. But like, you know, it goes, It hits her.
Yep.
Hopefully some fire is added on there. Speaking of, it's gonna bounce into the fucking yeah, just the tree here. Bounce right back.
Yep.
And that'll be that.
Sure. Well, first things first, the tree's gone.
I would have to roll again to try and hit water, or hit the same person at multiple times, but all right, whatever.
Unfortunately not, but that did do some decent damage to them. Do they get an impurity?
They would.
Oh, that's a funny one. That's a funny one for who they are and where they are.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Alcohol poisoning.
Yay!
Yippee!
Alright. Is that Louise?
Yeah, man.
Also, I'm gonna be real.
Vendor.
I'm just gonna do you a little bit of a favor, and feel free to move slightly if you want to. That's not a safe zone. I just,
Is it? Oh, the Earth.
Right.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
That was
there's too many
entire
things here.
movement. I could have still gotten her from where I was, I think, but
Don't worry about it too much. I can move you somewhere safe.
like, it might be better to be there than any of the other ones. I'm just letting you know it's not a safe zone.
You know, like
My kingdom for safety.
I'm just gonna
Sure.
get rid of the save zones.
Alright.
that's me.
It's Shotel.
Alright. Let's figure out what's happening. So, first off, it's the
Let's
start
go
of
happening.
Yeah, let's go happening. Sorry. Okay. From the top. First off, Earth. My turn started, so they take 7 damage from the sandstorm.
Yup, they sure fucking do.
Also,
I
the
forgot
first
that was
time,
your one.
Yeah, no, I've simply just been waiting for my turn for all this stuff, right? Then, secondly, it states in the text that the first time they enter it in a round, they take 7 damage. I don't know if that would have triggered at the start of the round, but if it did, awesome. So I don't know if they take a second 7 damage.
I assume that them taking 7 when you create it would have been the first in a round.
Yeah,
However,
I think that
you,
makes
you
sense.
do have 3 movement with it that you could go 1,
Yeah,
2.
There you go. Yeah.
that deals another 7, sure.
Alright, she's still up.
Just.
This Orthrus is gonna go for wing cutter basic attack. No! We're gonna have Shotel.
Oh, dang it.
Aw, dang it. Because Shotel needs to be the one to finish things off anyway, right? Oh, hold on. Do I want to summon an Orthrus this turn? I would need to do it at the start of my turn. Well, assuming that I can kill Earth this turn, you know what? Hey, Drake, how much do you care about this speed clone? If I attack it, does it hurt you?
It disperses it, and I take some of the damage. Yeah.
Okay, well then,
It's not all of the damage, so not necessarily the worst if you needed to do that, though.
Yeah, it's just a
I
matter.
would-
Yeah.
I would still prefer you not, because it takes me 3 move actions to make them.
In that case, I'll just be inefficient. We're gonna.
If it doesn't take her down, I can always again your attack.
Yeah. The problem isn't that I'm so long as I don't fail my next 2 rolls, which this is Shotel, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, right? But so long as I don't fail my Shotel rolls, right, I should be able to finish Earth. I was just hoping that I could also potentially take out Fire, or at least get her close. So, anyway, King's Club Katana.
Yeah, that
Shotel.
takes her out.
There we go.
For the sake of ease, she's just gonna go up here.
All right. which means my headhunter. Yay!
Yeah.
We live for now.
Unless I don't know if they count as mooks, but
Not really. They're somewhere in
With
between.
these fucking area zones, I'd hope they don't fucking
Yeah.
count as moves.
I'll get my one maximum stamina.
All right. So I mentioned it wasn't gonna fully get rid of the earthquake she's causing. It's gonna get rid of the vertical one.
Okay, I'm going to assume something changed.
Goodbye, fire.
So there's that. Cool. All right, that's that. This Orthrus right here, right? Because I can move. Let me see. If I recall correctly from my own diagram from before, this is a safe zone. I think I can go here. Though at the same time, if I go there, I'm getting killed by the wind. And even if I do, that's not doing anything for me. Let's see. What is this? I don't.
Water.
Yeah.
That's the. Yeah.
I don't think that's safe. You said there's no ring out, right? Can I just step out of the arena?
There's no force to ring out.
Okay.
So I think the safest. Okay, because what's your movement speed currently?
It's 5.
I think the safest would just be to right here because
Yeah.
then you're not entering anything new and then you're still behind the
Yep.
wall.
In that case, then, right? I think what I'll do is I'll move here, right? I'm then going to spinal tap this Orthrus, right? To make it so that the, because Shotel has the boiling blood thing, right? I'm gonna super boil it. I'm gonna superheat it so that I can deal extra damage to water.
Yep.
So spinal tap on Orthrus, try and superheat the blood more. Hell yeah, that's a roll.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
And so before I roll, in the case that this does get water to a knockout threshold, reminder that Orthrus cannot KO anything.
Yep.
So it's gonna go for Blood Blade, and just fucking zoom and try and fire as many that way as possible. Because I don't think there
Makes
are
sense.
any other kosher lines that don't hit me or anyone else. This is the closest, but even that's too far. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking pump him in the water. So.
All right.
Boop. Orthrus. Boop. All right. See you next round.
Dang it.
So,
Oh,
here's the
dang
thing.
it.
I had already made my mental check of, yeah, you're at least gonna get one, even if it's a failure, unless it's a crit fail.
Okay.
So, this deals...
It's 4 damage and then extra
You
boiling
boosted it.
blood bonus.
Yeah, that's gonna do decent damage.
Alright. Does this Orthrus want to move? Probably not. Which means that I already used all my action economy. I think that's just gonna be it. I guess I can move the sandstorm nowhere because it'll hit
They
one of my
get drunk,
Orthruses.
yeah.
So, yep, that's it.
Alright, Earth's not turn, but the earthquake goes off. It is doing, well, I'm gonna reveal it's gonna be killing, the sun.
Goodbye, the sun. You lived so briefly.
Oh man, but I thought fire was.
Goodbye.
Fire does not resist Earth, actually. Fire is actually weak to ground.
But
no, it's not in
I
this
was
scenario,
making
I know.
a joke about the,
Alright, it's Crystal.
Kill.
I was distracted by Kitty on lap.
You're so valid.
So
I want Wind dead.
I can't get Wind dead. There's no way I can get Wind dead.
I want at least one of these bitches dead.
I mean, Shotel just did that.
Yeah, I got
I need
Earth.
more.
Yeah, if you're gonna aim for one of them, fire and water are probably, if I had to guess, water is probably the worst off, just because Luis just pumped a million fucking things into her, right? So you might want to aim for water. Plus, water's areas are more combat wide than the fire areas. So if you
I'll be real. I was thinking about getting a fly speed and then lifting everybody up so we're not hit by the wind wall.
Oh my god.
I mean, that could work.
It looks like a pretty big wind wall.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think.
How tall?
I'm not telling you.
And I can just fly outside of the arena.
We don't need to playground
that's
dick measure
rude.
right now. If anything, she wants us to get behind these walls.
Well, like, hey, it's not playground dick measure. Penny refuses to tell me.
What? I'm just saying it's not at its full height. You don't know how big it's getting.
Yeah. Because if I just, like, otherwise it's literally just unavoidable damage.
Again,
And wind is about
there
to
are these
go.
walls, so theoretically, if we get behind them, since wind and I don't know, they're both weak but neutral to each other. I'm kind of hoping that the walls can block it, but
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't want to hedge that bet. Because, like, you know, if there's a way for me to 100% guarantee I don't take damage, I'm going to take that.
yeah, and I mean that makes sense. But
Oh, there's also a start of turn burn.
well, yeah, but considering the fact that Penny very clearly does not want the flight to happen, so we need to find some other way to.
I guess. The thing is if I don't fly, I'm kind of gonna just take all the damage with my clones anyway.
Then hey, just go with whatever saves you.
So I can get Aaron behind a wall, I can get Oz behind a wall, but
I mean, I have a decent amount of stamina. You don't have to worry about me.
well, I'm not gonna just let you take damage.
No, it's fine. I got it. Don't worry about
Don't worry about me getting shot in the head. I can take 20 damage.
Yeah. You see, you got it.
Let me actually calculate. So that would take 3.
Pretty sure, because the line directly below Luis, the spaces above Shotel, and this spot right here and here are like the only safe spaces currently.
Well, you guys go before water, so you being in water areas isn't gonna hurt you.
I mean, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah. And then you go before fire, so if fire goes, you can just move out of the way, or like, I guess I can just move you here or something. The problem is, since there's so many areas, I can't just hand wave my movement like I normally do, and I have to exactly do each space. So it would take 3 to get Oz there, and it would take another 2 to get you behind the thing. But it's literally just easier on my brain if I just pick you up and fly. Because then I don't have to do all this math. I might be able to destroy fire, but I don't want to take a bunch of wind damage. I'm just gonna try to use weather report to do like some cloud walking shenanigans so I can fly.
Alright. Sure. I'm gonna say
So
it's
what
gonna
would you
cost
say?
Yeah.
4 move actions, please.
Okay, let me see if I can actually do that. Yeah. Can even create 1 clone along the way. Well, let's see if I even roll. Okay, I do roll.
Yeah, no, I'll say it works. That's fine.
Don't forget your D4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the default fire damage as well. Oon.
Oh, I rolled the d6, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it's Oon.
I'll do my free resist roll.
No.
Fine, I don't know, I might be mistaken. I assume it would just go out from Crystal moving so fast anyway, because it wouldn't have any oxygen, but I did roll a 2.
I'm gonna say not this time, and even if it went out, I'm gonna say at least one more round anyway for the oof ouchie burn hurty.
Now, what if I dip in the water? Will that put it out?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll pick up Aaron, go over to the water, and then pick up Oz and float.
Sure, that's fine.
And I'll just, I guess,
We
ready
vibe
my
in.
main action to move back in whenever the wind wall's gone. Because I can't
Yep.
fire if I'm carrying both of you.
All right.
My
So-
clothes would fucking, I guess, be somewhere.
Yeah, the wind turn comes around, blows through everything. Louise has moved back here, Arthur is up here, Shotel up here, Arthur's through this one, I don't know if that's friendly fire. And you all take a whole 4 damage.
Oh my god.
It's
So
just
the
for
walls
movement.
did not matter. It's the end result of that.
I was.
Oh, right, the walls.
Oh,
Sorry, no, I genuinely forgot about the walls there for a second. That Orthrus moves. That Orthrus takes 4 damage. The walls are destroyed. You are protected by the walls. That's fine.
I'm also back. Hello.
Hello.
We're okay.
Oh,
It dealt
fuck.
4 damage to one Orthrus, and did some knockback to it.
Yep.
Oh,
We'll
this
put them
one?
in the one up
that
here,
one,
yeah.
Oh, well, he's dead because of the fucking sandstorm, so.
The walls are gone, you didn't take any damage. I genuinely forgot about the walls there for a second. Yeah. Wind is then gonna start setting up their fucking, tornadoes again. Yeah, no, I've
It
been
doesn't have
set.
friendly fire, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna put one right, let me... see. Yeah, I'll put it right here, that's fine.
Alright, so where are you moving us then, Drake, with your held action?
I'll probably just toss Aaron, like, near water and Oz near wind.
Where near wind?
Probably on the lip.
Alright.
Yeah, like probably like here as well, yeah.
You know, like,
Imagine
like
here.
here-ish, yeah.
Yeah, I don't take the wind damage.
Alright.
And then I think
Windage.
this
And then-
area is safe.
Yeah, no. Listen, I couldn't tell you that the wind wasn't doing much damage and was just for knockback.
I mean, it's fine. It still gets rid of a lot of damage.
Yeah. Alright, you held your action, right?
That was
Yeah,
the
that-
held
that
action
was
was
my
to
held
move back
action.
in.
Ah, yes, okay. Snapdragon's turn. Can she move through speed clones?
I
I'd
mean,
ass-
it's like Crystal is in that space, so I'd say
Yeah, I'd assume not because she's still
Okay.
physically occupying it.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, she is gonna go over here.
She's avoiding the areas. Interesting.
And
I
she's
think
gonna
she just generally reassesses
shoot.
this thing.
She's gonna shoot Shotel with today.
Okay.
On 11, it's 4 damage and 2 future sight.
Well, the Suna automatically activates. Whenever you be hit by an attack that is not related to liquid, you may turn into pure sand, nullifying any damage. It's reflexive, and any form of success entirely counters in damages. So let me roll.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What the fuck?
It's just how it is.
I forgot how shifting sands is fucking stupid because I don't know how that applies to just straight up magic.
I don't know.
I mean, it's just they reform around the attack. It's an instinctual response.
Regardless
well,
of taking 4 and some funny stat.
Yeah, it's 4 damage and 3 future sight because you got hit by the attack. Yeah. I keep forgetting to use the one ability I mean to use. So that's her turn. Aaron.
Well, my action this turn has half effectiveness. Hooray!
Yay.
So, fucking.
I don't know. Just bullet seated or something.
I'm just gonna go up and punch them with Lightning's Blessing, because this one's water. Maybe the half won't matter, because, I'll actually get bonus, but maybe
Hold on, let me double check how
Okay.
lightning works on alcohol. Oh wait, doesn't matter. They're gone.
Alright.
Alright, so let me move them off to the side. As for the water areas, let's say this one's gone and this one's gone.
That's my turn.
Fire, that all goes off, no one gets hit.
I can see clearly now. The areas are
The
gone.
bullshit's gone.
And she's gonna start doing her usual shit. So
Can see all
let's
with
go
words.
with here. One up here, and one. You know what? Fuck it. Right here. Actually, no. Right here on the opposite
So
side.
do these do the water ones come from the ground, or are they directional? How does that work, by the way?
They would be directional. You don't know what direction.
Okay.
Oz's turn.
Oh, yippee! Well, gang, we're going to try once more to summon PD.
Alrighty.
So we're going to do summon the friend once again. This is the old macro. I can post a new text if needed.
Nope, same
I
roll as
roll
last
2
time.
again,
Oh my god.
and I take
Unfortunately
the
not.
3 cost.
You take a D4 of burn as well.
Yep.
I take a D4 of burn.
Be careful about these 2 spaces, just in case, by the way, James, considering the portal exists.
I rolled resist burn.
You have the burn still.
Oh,
Man.
come on!
Crikey.
Crikey.
God, I don't have enough stamina to do that ability. Oh god, what can I even do other than just healing? I think I'm just gonna have to
could
be
see your
Healbot. I should see my ears. Oh god, one of those is small, which means it'll have nothing.
62! Yeah, I love that year.
Now,
Oh, but
I'm pretty sure.
1973.
I'm pretty sure Urk and Dirk hit each other with rocks in '62.
Alright, let me see. Well, can I even reach anyone to heal them?
I mean, Crystal's right there.
Crystal's like right
Crystal
there.
is
Yeah.
right there.
I would appreciate a
Let's see
heal.
what my options are.
And
Okay.
Crystal's also right there. And Crystal's also right there.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
I should at least get out of the fire, right?
The fire and the
So
water.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna give you the applesauce.
Yep, that's an applesauce, right?
Oh, thank
No,
God.
Apple's not.
You can either heal for 10 right now but take a curse, heal for 5 right now and take nothing, or you can hold on to it for a little bit.
I'm gonna double it and give it to the next crystal. As in, I'm gonna wait so it gets really strong and I heal for 1,000,000 stamina.
19,
Alright, you're gonna hold on to it for
3.
now.
I'll do orange for apple or
Yep.
applesauce. Yeah.
That's me, dog. I'm just gonna see what happened in 1973 right now.
All right. The water happens, and yep, Ballast, you were correct about the directions.
Alright, it's fine, because the way that it's aimed, the slit that it didn't hit is the one that I'm standing in, so I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. All right, Luis's turn, because there's no more water to go around.
Yeah. Woo! Yay! Very cool.
We really need to get fucking Wynn's number, dog.
No shit.
Yeah.
Grizzle can
Alright,
blitz
guys.
fire.
It's coming.
I'm going to just immediately pop one of my ears, right? Just to make this easier for us. Because all I have to do is look in the system for Earthquake. And there's so many. I can just grab a
Wow.
random one. Like, here's one.
There you go. That's
Oh,
all right, I
1975.
saw the
I
line.
can grab
You're gonna-
anything within 5 years of one
Oh,
of the
I
years
see,
I rolled.
I see.
That's
Yep,
enough
alright.
damage to spell 2,000 temples. That's got to do like
Can
a
I
million.
roll? I can roll.
that's
Earthquake on
16.
wind. Die!
Yeah, I mean, these have just been doing really big damage because of the damage modifier, not gonna lie. That one starts forming cracks.
Thank
Alright,
God, at
I
least it's
saw-
something.
I saw Snapdragon trace the line. Let's get out all of your shots before I start acting, so I can.
No, I have to do it in response to acts.
All right. Well. Oh, we're going to have to get into anytime tennis whenever I try to take an action. Would the only effective action then to be to take no action? God only knows.
I mean, that's what 192 says, but I'm afraid we're not in that one right now.
Yeah. Listen, you know, I'm sorry that, you know, she has any times.
If they were merely any times, my attack would be cancelled and my turn would be over.
How much stamina do you have?
9.
That's about one basic attack's worth. You should stay a country mile away.
Yeah, due to the distance, it's a little awkward.
You know, let's say, so to speak, that going there is probably better. You know what? I'm going to use an anytime first. You know, funny thing, I hear there's some random jerk who goes around. I forget what the guy who was walking around, who was sitting in our waiting area was named.
Guffy.
But I heard there was someone who goes around with a bunch of random healing items and just fall and you know, maybe they could just fall in here and break their fucking neck so we can take all of them.
Yeah, that's the rumor
Yeah.
you've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is it too?
I don't think you've heard that.
We're not allowed to do things.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that in my
Why
life.
can't we
I don't think
roll?
so. In this scenario, that's a strange one. And you know what? Just for that, I realize that the portals can be used by anyone. So I'm gonna spend 1 stamina. No, it's 2 stamina. Sorry. And it's actually 3 stamina because she
And you
does
know
it
what?
for.
Actually, it's fine.
No. It's 3 stamina. She's gonna shoot you with today, doing, you know, a little bit of a bounce maneuver so that she can basically have the shot hit you through the portal. For, well, let's say 1 damage and no future sight. No, it'd be 1 future sight from
And how much would I lose?
2. So you go down by 1. And she
God,
rolled
that
bad, so she
sucks.
gains 5. She gains not 5. She gains 2 hindsight.
Okay.
Alright, well, merely in any time. So I suppose we're gonna move.
I just had a dumb idea of like maybe Luis can throw his copper coins in my applesauce and carry the effect of applesauce into everybody. But then I'm just imagining a coin covered in applesauce smacking us lightly in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
And meanwhile,
Yeah.
when you started to say copper, I was thinking you were going in a much different direction.
I mean, dude, my coin is made of gold. Perhaps it is of an elemental variety, but I don't think that's the case. Really, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Hold on.
I'm holding.
They don't call it the oil leg for nothing. He's going to dip his fucking coin in the oil leg again, because oil is a resource that comes from the earth. And then I'm gonna throw it at her.
We'll see if that plays out.
We'll see if that holds up in court.
So what action economy did you use that as, by the way, just to confirm?
Anytime, once per round.
Alright, just, yeah. Making sure.
I had already spent the 30 beforehand. We're going to go ahead and make some heads roll. It's a 10. Holy fuck.
Yo!
That's pretty fucking good. I'm gonna have to shoot you.
I'm simply forced to shoot you.
I'm simply forced to shoot you.
Alright, you're literally 10 light years away in the next galaxy. I hope your
I'm gonna
bullet
pay
has,
3
has
stamina
the postage
and
stamp.
all of my hindsight to move.
Fucker.
What the fuck?
Within
Moving out of
range.
turn?
What's moving?
Only I can do that.
They'll roll a 3.
You know what, Eunice? It's a 1,
Fuck
actually.
you, I get 10 luck,
Right,
end your
I
turn
love
immediately.
Yeah, no, that's it. You know what? I'll say it plinks off of the shield. I do gain 2
How does the
hindsight.
barrier
back.
look?
Bloodied?
Yeah, because it would go pink, ponk, pink,
Yeah.
and then a third time, but like by the third it would be like really
Yeah,
fucking low. It would
so-
be 3.
That. Yeah, no, that breaks the barrier. I wasn't getting much because oil being an earth element feels fucking weird, but with Snapdragon's extra 1 point of damage I dealt, it was enough.
Yup. Super cool. Now,
Oh, and Snapdragon shield is done.
Thank God.
Hold on, I
Killer.
need to back there real quick.
Luis looks.
I need to move,
Alrighty. I think
to
I've
correct
got
this stamina.
myself a rather dangerous idea if my friends would be very willing to help me and very kind. That's the
That
ending
requires a roll.
of my turn.
Shotel.
Shields down, Snapdragon.
Certainly is.
And yeah, you know, theoretically, if this turn goes well, I should hopefully be able to do a shit ton to some of these side guys. You know, barriers are down, but still probably good to get rid of them. And it's also what I'm gonna be able to do best right now, I think. Unless anyone else thinks I should try and aim for Snapdragon instead, but I'm just gonna go with my gut.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm gonna spend 20 max stamina, as well as no movement speed, but 20 max stamina, Brimstone Beam, or Blast? What is it called again?
Brimstone Blast.
Blast.
You big old blast.
Yeah, the Brimstone Blast, and I didn't mention it when it happened, right? Just because there's a lot going on. But when that other Orthrus died, I now have Scavenger's Funeral at the very bottom there, so I can choose one category of things and regain them. So I gained Apex Predator back, and I'm going to reapply it to this guy, so that blood is, you know, like around 50% water, right? Considering that it's like, it's a lot of plasma and a lot of other stuff, and plasma is mostly water, and
I mean,
all of
blood
these...
is 80% water.
You know, point being, right? Blood, a lot of water. I'm going to have the Apex Predator effect because I can modify its physical form. Let's jack that percentage up a little bit. Let's make it more watery.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
They have an
Too
iron
much emo,
deficiency.
not enough globin.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Pen? Sorry.
I say they have an iron deficiency.
Yeah, they have an iron deficiency. And they're gonna be there, and we'll hold on to that for a second. Because,
For no reason, I imagine.
well, for no reason. But first off, before we go into what he's doing, let's go into Shotel and the other Orthrus, right? Who
Yep.
Shotel is gonna move right over here. Let me just, more like here, I think, right?
Now, if you are going to go down, it's going to send you through the portal.
I'm not planning on walking down.
Firing things through.
I'm aware.
Okay.
That's sort of my intention, in fact.
That's all right.
Because believe it or not, where this portal leads is right here.
No, that's what
no,
the purple and the red
it
are.
points up.
Oh.
Red
brown
is
one
down,
points,
purple is
yeah.
up.
So I would need to go here, and then...
Yes.
Okay. Whatever. In that case, I'll go here. Orthrus, with their 3 movement, he can get to... I have enough movement to get to here more so. Orthrus is going to go here. And Orthrus, we're going to go for a Divide Huntress, as he's going to jump through the fucking portal and try and bite onto... Wait, water's dead, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wind is in the line.
Yeah, wind is in the line, aren't they? You
They
know,
are.
I've just sort of assumed that water was alive this whole time. That's my bad, I guess, for not looking. Whatever, man.
If you want, you can hold your turn, and I can just move you closer.
No,
to
it's whatever. Let's just change this instead, I think. Because let me just really quickly recalc it, and I'll just make it quick. Yeah, how's about, yeah, just Orthrus, Divide Huntress, go. Awesome.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, let's try Desert
number
Spada,
of the
which
day.
is exactly enough to, through the portal, I believe, get to wind, and since it enters the sandstorm area, it then becomes super dry climate, which means that it gets empowered along the way. So let me post Desert Spada, and give it a good old fashioned rollio. Whoa, a success?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It is a success.
For Shotel?
I am still gonna shoot you in the back.
Go ahead. Go right the hell ahead.
So pay 2 future sight for yourself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 1 stamina this time. Fantastic. Bang.
I'll try and spinal tap on myself to give myself a fucking back exoskeleton to try and effectively give myself a shell and block this.
Yep, makes sense.
Boop. Who am I? Okay, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, no. You just take the cost. It'll be 1 future sight that you take because so long as it hits you in some way and it's still hitting you because of the shield, it applies a second future sight.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Let me double check real quick. 6 to 8 damage is going to be on the low end because of the.
But it gets empowered because it's
roll.
the desert, so it'd be 9 to 12 damage.
Yep. So it's going to be 9.
Yeah.
But no, I'll increase it a little bit. There we go. Yeah,
All right.
no, big damage to her.
Big damage to her. Well, I guess that leaves Brimstone Blast guy. And this wouldn't be able to kill fire because it's Orthrus, but we can at least get it within 1 hit distance, which theoretically Crystal or anyone else can follow up on. So Orthrus is then going to use Brimstone Blast, super water empowered, and I'll post it because I just got it, but I don't have a token action because of that. It's a once per combat, and he's not gonna move. My intent is he's just gonna fucking blast himself out,
Makes
and just
sense to me.
spend
So
it all.
20.
Yeah, so
All right.
30 damage.
Yeah,
game.
give it a roll.
And
That is 3 damage. Oh, so it'll be 30 damage.
yeah, 30 damage.
That's
let's
what
give
she
it a
was
shot.
saying, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. Can't knock her out, but I'm gonna be real. Their maximum is 23.
Yep. And as this Orthrus dies, I'll yet again use Scavenger's Funeral, get Apex Predator back, because it's not like I can use Brimstone Blast this combat again anyway.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yep, we got that. That's all my action economy.
That's a really solid combo.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's kind of fucking rad.
I'll move the Sandstorm here. I think I still have rounds of it existing, I think.
It'll dissipate at the end of your next turn.
Well,
so,
I'll keep it here so it eats the fire, if that means anything.
Sure.
But yeah, that's me, since this Orthrus totally sucks shit again.
Alright. It's the human hands. Crystal, your turn.
So now that the barrier is down, what is the actual objective? Are we to defeat Snapdragon?
Yeah, you gotta
Presumably.
defeat
all of
Snapdragon.
Okay, in that case, I have a question. I can only assume it does not mean the original definition, because that using the original definition in DBA would be insane to me. But what do you qualify a full round action as?
It would be.
The original definition is it
Be
takes
all
2
actions.
turns to activate.
Yeah, So, I'm gonna say, because of Crystal being Crystal, I'm gonna say it's gonna take your main and, I don't know how, you got, what, 6 move actions?
10. Well, 6 currently, I get them all back at the start of my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say a full round action for you right now is your main action and half your move actions.
Gotcha.
Because I normally count it as your main and move.
Yeah, same.
But, like, that's a little too strong. If you could just do that for essentially free.
Yeah. Because if I just go Nergigante, I can do, like... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. My brain hurts. What's a third of 40?
It's like 13.
13.3.
13, so it'd be 40, and then 13 times 5.
65.
Would be 65, so 105 total.
Yeah. Assuming I roll, like, at all. Like, assuming
And assuming that, the clones all do that full damage, because that's insane.
Because even just 40 damage would be a lot. I don't assume they have even that much stamina. Or I could just try and headbutt her like 17 times.
I'm gonna be real, I'll let you know she has more than 40 stamina. And it's not a small amount more. Not a huge amount. But,
Let's see. Because this is... Oh my god. If I didn't have a migraine, this math would be so easy. What's a third of 14?
About 4.3.
4.5, I think.
So it'd be 4 times 5 times 2. I could also headbutt for 68 damage, which is not as much as the dive bomb. But I can do that more easily. What do y'all think? Because if I do the headbutts, it's like still a lot of damage, and I could theoretically bonus action try and take out fire.
I think fucking headbanger, dude. Do the headbutts. Do your damage.
Just do it, sure.
Yeah. In that case, she'll 2 move actions into full form. She becomes a 5x5.
Yep, I'm not gonna adjust the size of the
Oz
clones.
gets fucking flung.
Yeah, we can, yeah. Fucking Christ.
Let's just move Oz and Luis a little bit. As you become a full Nergigante in a hoodie.
Yep, and something. She has enough movement to get like here, and then all the clones would. They doesn't matter if they can't. I cannot physically occupy my own space, so they can all be adjacent. I'm gonna headbutt.
Headbutt.
17 headbutt.
Alright, well, she's gonna spend 2 future sight from you and shoot you. And as a reminder, because I know you'll still get advantage. It's sparkling energy she fires. It's a bolt.
It is a projectile first, though. And also, she cannot anytime me, even if she has future sight, because she's simply not as fast unless she rolls above my roll.
I mean, she's seeing you do this in the future.
But bullets still move at bullet speed.
I mean, yeah, it's still gonna be hard. But, like, she can see that you're about to move, so she's going to shoot you when you move. It's future sight.
She's going to attempt. It's not necessarily
Yes.
going to be successful, but she's going to attempt. That's what Penny's trying to say.
And you know what? I'm actually going to shoot you with the other one. I'm going to shoot you with tomorrow, because, actually, it's beneficial if I miss. So this one is a beam.
Okay, that's advantage then.
That is a 19. So that one will hit you. I'm gonna say... No, I'm gonna say it'll still do the full 7. Because you're big as well.
Oh god, don't even get
you have
that logic.
you have DR, right?
It's energy damage, isn't it?
It's energy damage.
Yeah.
I'm
Fine,
not like making you take extra damage per space. I'm saying that she's able to hit you easier because you're big. Regardless of speed.
Well, there's my advantage roll.
You know what? Would you prefer this misses and she gets to attempt to use her other one, or would you prefer this hits you for some damage?
What, the attack?
Yes. Not full 7.
Well, I assume it's not trying to interrupt. I assume she's just trying to do damage.
Oh.
You don't know. She's
Well, if she is trying to interrupt, I'm immune to interrupt.
That's fair. Yeah, it'll do damage. I'm gonna say it's gonna do 4 damage, and you'll gain 2 more future sight if it hits you.
Sure.
All right. That's fine by me. And you calculated this damage to be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 68.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna lower that a small amount. So, nice solid 50 damage. She is still up.
But what if, Penny?
Don't you dare.
What if? Please, that's all I have left.
I'll say it deals half damage, which is 25, which knocks her out.
Jesus.
She had 86 max, by the way.
Oh, thank God.
She was at 70 because of the cost she's been
The
taking.
dive bomb could have got her.
Yeah, it could have. Wouldn't have killed her.
I mean, Crystal wouldn't have tried to kill her.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys just win.
So we don't have to take out the other ladies?
Oh, thank God.
Snapdragon's on the ground. She's still conscious, but she's like, nope, you're good.
Crystal's going to become small.
Okay. Ow. Alright.
Oh, motherfucker.
Alright, girls. You can leave the areas.
Oh, it's just with their hand on their hip, like snapping their fingers, like, why can't I fucking summon Peony?
Sorry, maybe it's my epithet interfering. It has time powers, so maybe it's something like that. You're like the time guy. The time they ran from DBA.
Waver's hands. It's more like
does
repetition.
not have time powers. That is.
Okay, sorry. I'm only like a casual watcher, and I'm also a little bit out of it.
Come on.
Yeah, what the fuck? Ow.
Yeah.
Historical recreation, I guess, would be the technical better terminology.
I can recreate things that I've seen, like meeting people, like maybe Peony. Snaps fingers again.
Yeah, Peony's here.
Yeah,
Peony
just
for
like
2 seconds and then gone.
Peony's just like,
Yep.
Peony pops out like, oh, I can't even pull her out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
That's because I'm pretty sure there's, for some reason, when I was setting it up, there's not a default token on Peony.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no,
probably
the default.
why.
She doesn't have one. I can't even pull her out.
Oh, that's funny. Peony pulls out like, wait, snap
It's a
hacking, what's
business card.
happening? Poof.
Oh, yeah, that was Peony. Alright. You got it. Fuck.
Crystal just sort of like taking little bites of applesauce.
Yo, no hard feelings.
Hands snapdragon the rest of the applesauce.
Thanks.
It's pretty
yeah.
good.
You
I
can
make
heal
it
for
myself.
5 and she'll heal for 6 for fun. Just so she's at 1.
Well, I heal
Yeah.
for 10 because I'm taking
Yeah.
a curse, whatever that means.
That's fair, that's fair.
That's the D400 is what that means.
Yeah, no hard feelings. I knew this wouldn't be hard. I knew this wouldn't be
Easy.
easy for me. Which is why I had the whole setup with the barriers. We've been kind of practicing this whole technique, and we wanted to try it on stronger foes.
Well, definitely
Which
makes
is another reason.
definitely
Wow.
makes you guys hard to crack. So you got that.
Yeah,
part down.
the problem is, she looks around. The problem is that we need outside sources of like the elements for it to work. We had to set these up beforehand.
Mm,
How'd
you need
set
your
up-
optimal conditions.
How'd
Yeah.
you set up wind?
Just a big fan.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
Just like goes over, kicks the sand.
Oh yeah, I guess there is a fan down there.
Yep, it's just blowing the sand around.
Nice.
Let's get rid of the this. You can see the below is some rocks,
Rocks.
and the fans below that. Yep. Fun time though.
Well, we passed the threshold.
Yeah. I know
Yippee!
some some of your other DBA guys got up, but
Not many.
not many. I don't know if it'll end up being you guys or not, but I've been told to mention that the next DBA group to get to floor 30 is gonna have something special going on. Assuming it's run by me.
Mm.
What was that?
For the sake of if someone else wants to do floor 30, it's not we're not floor locking,
I mean, yeah, there's canonically multiple different proctors.
Yeah.
Well, this shit's 429, right? So.
Yep.
Well, I guess it depends on if we're taking a break or like if someone else was ahead of us or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, guy with the scarf in the back, you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Just fucking pacing a little bit because I'm still a little bit worked up, but I have no outlet.
I see.
Just
You could kick rocks quite literally.
Yeah, there's a
instead of
shit ton over
pointing
there.
over there.
No, it feels pointless.
You need to
Yeah,
stem.
Think dunking you in the water will help.
She sort of looks over to fire and wind. I know it's been a long day, but do you want to spar with this guy?
No.
All right.
Hey, Oz, you're still on fire.
Oh shit.
Just jumps into the water.
Yeah. It's out. You know what? Just for old time's sake, take a D4.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't get fire. The oil leg would have been a problem.
Yep. Also, for the sake of it, just so you're aware, right? this isn't going to matter. But here it is. Like this is obviously isn't going to matter because Snapdragon, it's just a Snapdragon specific thing. But the Stacks of Future site you have decay a rate of 1 per day.
Right. Well, you can remember for your pretty little self that I.
Oh
have
no,
two
I'm not
on
gonna
me.
care. I just wanted to let you know because it's funny to me.
Yeah.
And also, it's a whole thing, you know, if a session, if Snapdragon ever ended up being a PC, if a session goes over across multiple days, it's like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just a very
Shit's
niche
water.
thing.
Well, I don't know about you assholes, but at least for me, today's been pretty productive. We're gonna keep going and take that special prize or what?
Might as well.
Alright.
Yeah,
As long as someone
sure,
else hasn't
fine.
taken it.
That's me. Potentially try and do the thing. They
Fun meeting wall.
you know, break out of their small state just a little bit and you know, look to Crystal. Say, you wanted one of those funny little things I can give out, yeah?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes, anything to get my mind off this. That's it. I'm just gonna do the thing. We don't have to care.
As an aside, Shotel, I assume you do or do you not want to keep yada yada yada, etc. etc.
This one seems a lot more useful than the weird whatever the hell I had before, but I'm good for now, thanks. Something tells me that making myself, like, it's one thing to not be able to swim in the normal way, but being that weak to water when I make a lot of blood doesn't seem like it's gonna work too well for me. This'll put me up.
Well,
to
yeah,
it.
I've been hearing some rumors about something going on with those fruits.
Yeah, it was the whole thing.
Everyone's like talking about it.
Alrighty. Oh god. Okay. Okay, no, Luis is at 58, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank god.
I wasn't going to make them class up. I'm just gonna make it so that they're close.
Yeah, you gotta put me in the position where I have to draw
I mean,
them.
like, they're close either way. I mean,
I know.
I mean, I could get, but like.
No, I mean, like, you take what you want. It's fine. It's fine another way. All right. So feel free to do some minor.
What prof are you at, Drake? So I can ask so I could say if you would get it or not, since I assume that's what you were getting ready to ask.
Yeah,
Oh
22.
yeah, sorry.
You said 22.
Yeah, I'd be at 24 if I took bro.
One thing.
I'd get one thing, sure. I need more things.
I love things.
You're now one away from your next thing.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, that's cool. I assume that's a passive upgrade?
It would be an upgrade to your passive, yeah.
Hello.
Alrighty. A big stamina day for most of you.
Slurp, slurp.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to do any ending RP you want to do. Otherwise, we're done.
But yeah, Aaron, I mean, I don't... just shrugs. Yeah.
I mean,
that
I
one's cool,
don't
though.
care either way. I was just double checking.
Yeah. I'm sure whoever ends up getting that one's gonna be happy.
Yeah, I just, I needed to give you something that wasn't making you theoretically making your dogs humans, because I don't really think that would be useful.
Yeah.
That would be mortifying.
Oh, you know what? Out of character, I realized I could have actually just made you naturally reroll, because that's technically a go-to special, but we are so far beyond it.
Yeah,
It doesn't
don't...
matter.
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah.
remember for next time.
I mean, even when all else fails, I at the very least have my way of helping other people's fortunes now. Couldn't do that before. Seem a little upset about that, but like... Oh. We're good. It's all okay.
Well, that's good. Well, if someone else has already claimed the prize, I guess we can go out for pizza or something.
So does Arthur say, like, how do, I know we were talking, like, and I mentioned the steak thing, like, do you feed them, like, what?
It's, like, he...
Like, I feel like Belle definitely has asked these questions.
Yeah, no,
sort of
she
like,
has. She has. It's just... You can think of him like he's basically my body, right? He's me. So when I eat, he gets fed. I have to eat a little bit more than I used to now, but it's basically if my body's being taken care of, he's fine.
So does that mean you could just, like, make one, have it out, go to bed, and then have it go back into you, or like... So you don't need to sleep, or...
I don't think that works, no.
I mean, if a part of your body is asleep and the rest of you is awake, usually that leads to unrestful sleep.
Yeah, if I did something like... I think that's if I kept it out there for, like, that long, that's gonna... Something weird would happen, I don't even know.
So, like, can you just shove anything into a dog?
What do you
We're
mean?
leaving.
No. What the hell do you mean, anything into a dog?
I think they mean the way that you, like, split out your stuff. I assume that's what they mean.
They nod.
Yeah, like, if you get drunk, could you just, like, boop drunk dog?
At least some of it,
I
yeah.
mean, we already talked about this with the disease, like...
If I made you unlucky, could you make your dog unlucky? Hold on.
I don't know how that shit works, because, I mean, like...
Wait, can your dogs make other dogs?
No, it's me.
She would have to give the dog the ability to make dogs, which means she wouldn't be able to make dogs, which would mean that the contract to make dogs doesn't exist. That's...
Think of it like this, alright? I'm like the master of the dogs. I like own them, right? They're we have like a whole thing. I'm their commander. I give them commands and shit. I make them. I do all that. I can give them stuff from me. Some of it's a little weird. It's all I make body shit. I can make organs. I can make bones. I make my bones and organs better. I make blood. What?
Crystal's just like any organ?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm so glad that Shotel has that question because it has had that response rather because Belle has absolutely asked that before in that exact way.
I have no idea what that meant.
Awesome. She walks up, pats you on the shoulder. You've got cool powers.
Yeah. she accepts that. Kinda do. Making this deal's the best decision I ever made.
Nod. I wish I could make like dogs. I can just make other me's and they're not friendly.
Not friendly?
If anyone has anything else to say, feel free to go ahead. But otherwise, let's head into the wrap up.
Yeah, sure.
I don't fucking understand the mechanics of cloning at all. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I imagine literally as they're heading out, the last thing is like Luis is like, so Aaron, still feeling jaded about my performance as they like walk out. Like that can just be something
with
that
you, buddy. I was kind of fucking zonked out because of the after effects of the bullshit I tried to do with psionics. I was not really paying attention.
Foiled
Oh,
again.
funny brain fruit. Cool.
Man. Speaking of zonked out, this fucking fuck 'em, get rid of them.
Yeah, and as you all walk out down in the bottom of the arena, it's finally my time to shine. Hey, Goofy!
I hate him.
And we're done.
I see. Okay, you just wanted to play the sound
Nice.
again.
I did. I really did.
No, I understand.
Can you even begin to think if I succeeded on that one action, he would have died and not shown up here?
If only you had.
But yeah, thank you all my friends here for playing. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope it was fun and a lot better than the last one.
Yeah, let me tell you, if nothing else, in the middle of that shit,
It's
I got
Punch-Out,
a nasty. I was getting a nasty headache, and fortunately, when I went down to go to the bathroom, I got them headache painkillers. I'm feeling a lot better now. So
Hell yeah.
that's good.
You
at
just
least.
gave Orthros that.
Yeah, exactly. I transferred the headache
Yeah.
to Orthros. That's how
Yeah.
it was.
I wish that were me. I can't take my meds because it's too late.
Unfortunately.
Mm.
Oh yeah, as one side thing, right? I already mentioned the staminas, everything. The bubble barriers, each of them had 40 stamina, which maybe was a little high, but I'm not sure because they were taking half damage from physical or anything not their element. If they were taking nothing from their own element, and they would take double or a rough, bigger amount from anything that was they were weak to. Snapdragon, once you got rid of an elemental bubble, then started to be able to take half damage from that element. But obviously, that didn't
Yeah, we had no reason to try that.
Yeah. Which is valid.
That would have been such a fucking waste of action.
Well, anyway.
I mean,
that's
hey,
that.
it was there in case of collateral because, so long as she had the barrier, I did move out of the way of the water on fire and fire on purpose. She just wasn't
Yeah.
affected by the wind because the wind bubble was still up.
Yeah.
So that was actually something. I noticed it. Pointed it out. Nothing
Yeah.
bad.
It was on purpose.
Cool.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah. If you guys enjoyed here in the audience, first off, thank you for watching, of course, and thank you to everybody involved, as Penny said. But if you enjoyed yourself, you should join our Discord server, Fine Dining. Let's go Fine Dining. There it is.
Let's
Whoa,
go
holy
Fine
shit.
Dining.
There's the link. Go there to get notified when we're going live. There's that. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neato. So thank you to everybody. That's super cool.
Yosh.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of everything going on here. So
Yeah.
yeah. Woo.
No.
Woo.
Woo!
Woo.
Woo!
Oh my god. Oh,
All right.
jeez.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, thank you everyone for playing
Yeah.
and people watching.
Fucking how's about this, right? I'm pretty sure with how things work. I've never actually done this before, but my channel can do raids, right? Because fucking Jesse,
to.
right? Friend via the chain of Morgans, right? They're streaming Lethal
Yeah.
Company right now, so I'll go ahead and raid there. Haven't done
Hell
that in
yeah.
one of these, so
Woo!
let me go ahead and grab the channel. I just gotta find it. Because I'm pretty sure they're streaming.
Raid.
Raid, Shadow Legends.
Oh, it's
Raid.
Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy 14 anyway. But
Okay.
I thought it
But
was Lethal
still,
Company, but I'll still do it.
Final Fantasy 14. Woo!
Final
Alright.
Fantasy. The fantasy
There
guy
we
is the
go.
last one.
Just give me a sec. There we go. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Have fun over there, guys. See you next time. Raid. Woo!
Woo!
9 seconds.
Woo!
9
6,
seconds.
5,
Woo.
4, 3,
Goodbye to chat.
2.
Woo.
Oh yeah, say goodbye to chat.
Bye.
Bye everybody. Bye.
Bye,
Bye to
chat.
chat.
Bye. Bye.
We are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's so